guys, welcome to the Larry June reading, the Larry June inspired pick a card reading. All right, y'all, so throughout this reading, you guys are gonna find me checking on Harlow, reading for books, different things like that, but just bear with me, all right? And you may hear me get a little tongue-tied, or my tongue may seem a little heavy. I'm still recovering and healing, so please bear with me, y'all. And I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Let me know if you guys have seen Larry June in concert, if you have any good song recommendations. Comment down below your favorite song, your favorite quote, favorite interview. I'm gonna see if I can stitch some silly videos or even inspirational videos, and maybe you can even choose from a video as your option. But throughout the reading, I'm gonna have option 111, option 222, option 333, and we're also gonna have a general reading that you should really tune in to see before the pick a card reading. Okay, it was really good, so just watch it. This was done to keep you inspired, okay, to make you create, to do the self-care, to focus on self-love, and to focus on investing in yourself. All right, so sending love to Larry June. I was kind of nervous. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna tag him, because sometimes people see things, sometimes they don't. But if he does, I just want him to know that this was done in love and inspiration, and no disrespect. We're just inspired, and blessings to him, okay? And yeah, sending you guys love, and I hope that you guys resonate with these readings. Let me know down below once again how it resonates. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Go check out Larry June, and maybe we'll do this again depending on how you guys like it. And yeah, I have some more pick a card readings coming up soon, so stay tuned. Hit that that little bell that lets you know when I've dropped a new video, because you guys know your girl is random. I'm not really on schedule, so whatever happens is meant to happen. All right, love you guys. Do the numbers, do them digits, get busy, stay focused on your craft, okay? Staying tuned into your spiritual guides and your higher power. Remember, you have a purpose, so don't ever give up, and live a purpose-driven lifestyle. And pat yourself on the back. You're doing good. Good job.
No matter what, man, keep going. Put that work in. It all pay off.
Hi guys, welcome back to TayMysticalMermaid. It's been a minute, but we have another music themed pick a card reading, and this is going to be a Larry June themed pick a card reading. Now, I was very excited to do this. Some of you guys tuned into, I think it was like one of my first lives when I first came back, and ironically I was wearing the pearls, and I was like, I need to do a Larry June reading. Like, I just kind of felt it, like I just felt that vibe, like it's gonna be super chill and super relaxed and just bougie. It's gonna feel like self-care. It's gonna feel good, you know? And that's what I like about Larry June's music, is that it just puts you in a good state. You know, it'll motivate you. Like, if you're feeling low, you can listen to one of his songs and just snap back. Like, okay, let's get back to it. What were we doing, you know? So that's what I really like about Larry June's music. It'll put you in this like tranquil, peaceful, like chill state, but yet productive. You know, it's like, okay, how can I, it's like it makes you reevaluate, you know, it makes you reflect, it makes you see like, okay, how can I do better? Like, what can I do to get to this point, from point A to point B? So I love that. So what I'm going to do for this reading, you guys, I'm going to spill a little stuff that I've researched about Mr. June, and then I'm going to do a general reading for the collective, and then we're going to have 3 options, okay? Yeah. I was thinking, should we have anything to choose from? And I thought, no, numbers. We're doing numbers. Of course, we're doing numbers. So you guys got to choose from like 111, 222, and 333. We're doing numbers, digits, okay? So basically, Mr. June is from San Francisco. I have my little notes here, and I'm also researching. He's from San Francisco, but I think he was like raised in Atlanta. So he's got a little bit of the South and some Cali vibes going on here, which I love. And what I really like about Larry June is his marketing. I really, really like his merchandise, but his sweatshirts are sold out. I had even thought about waiting to film this just so that I could get the sweatshirt and the shades in time, because I really want his shades. But most of his sweatshirts are sold out, and the one that they have, I'm like, oh, it's cute, but I like some of the other ones more, like the healthy and organic one. I really, really want those. But anyways, I think he's very... I think his marketing strategy is brilliant. I think it's smart. And I can't wait for more things to drop. I think he should go all out. I think he needs to bring out the bags, bring out some more hats. I know he has the beanies. Bring out some shoes, bring out more like bomber jackets. I can see it all. I know he has a like dog collar, dog leash on there, but I really like the marketing standpoint of it, of his merchandise. I really like that. So I think he should keep going and go big, because I'm here for it. And I think I saw a cheer on his page. He should really drop some I just blanked, some decor. That would be cool. Like some Larry June pillows, Larry June candles. Really, that would be really nice. Larry June candles. He needs to drop a shop here in LA. I know he has his Honey Bear shop in San Francisco, which is like, I think, a tea and boba shop. He should drop a place here in LA. I don't care where, but it could be like maybe on Melrose or maybe near the beach. And it could be a smoothie shop that also has like maybe matcha, maybe lattes, I don't know. Some fresh juices, some fresh smoothies. I'm just saying. Everything organic, everything healthy. I'm just saying it would do numbers here in LA, because that's what we're about. We're about that life. And it's Larry June. So, hello. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's get started. But anyways, good job, Larry. Good job, Larry, because you've inspired a lot of people. If he sees it, if he sees this video, if anybody from his team sees this video, good job, Larry. Blessings to you and yours. Keep going. Keep doing the damn thing. Stay authentic. Stay organic. Stay true to you. Because we love it. Okay? We love the positivity. That's what we need. And I feel like that's what's lacking in rap, is that you hear the same ish over and over and over. You hear the same, like, I've been through the struggle, you know, and the dirt, all this shit, like, you know, like from the ghetto, from all this. It's like, okay, we get it. You're from the hood. We get it that you struggle. We get it you were in prison. We get it that you sold drugs. We get all this stuff. But damn, where's the success story? Beyond what you cop, the whip you got, the hoes you have, the clothes you wearing, the jewelry you have, beyond all that crap, what more are you doing? What more are you doing? Like, where's the good stuff? Where's the knowledge? Where's the wisdom? What are you dropping? Because it's the same ish over and over, just different albums of the same ish. And what I like about Larry June is that he's like laid this blueprint. Like, I was listening to one song and he was talking about like, make sure your taxes right. Just talking about all these different things. You know, he said, get your merchandise right. And I was like, Dad, Larry, Dad, tell him. Like, we listen, the Larry June fans, we listen to Larry to level up, to feel peace, to grow. We don't want to be stuck in the same shit. Like, we know it's dark and hard out here in the world. We're trying to grow and level up. We're trying to get that peace, you know? We're envisioning being on yachts and watching the waves and being at peace and tranquil and owning property and land and being able to create generational, wealth and legacies and breaking generational curses and bringing blessings in and maintaining it. We're not talking about the whip you just rented for your music video. We don't care about that. We don't care about the different people you done hooked up with. We don't care about that. We don't care about your crew, your gang, whatever. We want to see growth. We want to hear growth. We want to be motivated and inspired. It's enough going on in this world. And I think that's why Larry June is such a huge staple, huge mark right now. And I pray he continues to be that way, because people need hope. People need to feel good. People need to be reminded, eat healthy. You know? It's like, good morning, blank. You know what I mean? Like, go get yourself an orange smoothie. Go make yourself a smoothie. Go clean your spot. You know what I mean? Go take care of your car. Go take care of your people. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Good job, Larry. Keep going. Numbers. Okay. All right, let's get started. I think I've spilled enough about Mr. June. Really love Larry June. I hope I get a chance to see him in concert. I hope I get a chance to visit his smoothie shop and get some of his merch. He should drop a bike. I know he's an avid bike rider. See, this is what we're talking about. Lifestyle, healthy living, motivation, taking care of your body. Actually, Larry should drop a whole wellness brand. He should just drop a whole wellness brand for men and women. Just do it, Larry. Do it for the people. Do it for the people. Do it for the community. I mean, God bless him and his. All right. So enough about me rambling, because I really need to get that off my chest. Like, we need more of that. And this is what I wish, like when I was listening to Larry, I was like, damn, a good collab would have been, you know, I'm a Nipsey Hussle fan. You guys know I love Nipsey. I wish Nipsey and Larry could have been on a track. That would have been amazing. Like, just the most like Cali vibes, like smooth and just chill. And they both would have been spitting their ish about, you know, owning property, owning land, and helping the community, and giving back and growing and building up as black men in business. And that, because it's beyond the rap, it's beyond the persona. It's about getting to the core of it all. And that's what I like. You know, it's like sometimes with rappers you just get this persona, and it's like, no, who are you and what are you really about? And you can tell when people are still struggling, still in that struggle, you know, internally. And I don't feel that. Like, I feel like for like Larry, even for Nipsey, when he, you know, in his last stages, you know, that we had of him, it's like a lot of growth. But Nipsey was always growing. Larry was always growing. You guys, Larry's been rapping, from what I read, since 2006. I had no idea he had been out that long. So we're seeing the journey of men, black men, really growing and trying to build, you know what I mean? And it shows that it wasn't always easy, because we're in 2025. But look, he stayed persistent, and look where he's at. But I'm telling you, like, my dream, I would have heard a Larry June Nipsey Hussle track. That would have been classier than I don't know what. That would have been real smooth, man. But anyways, a girl can dream. A girl can dream. Let's get into it. To the general reading. You guys, stay for the general reading. Maybe I should give your options once again. We're doing numbers. Okay, we're doing digits. 111. Obviously, 1 is going to be 111. Option 2 is going to be 222. And option 3 is going to be 333. Thank you to those who dropped the timestamps below, because you know your girl be busy. I might take a break here and there, you guys. My health, I'm still recovering. So bear with me, all right? Let's get into the general message. I'm going to say general prayer before we start. And if you like this reading, if you like any of my readings and you want a personal reading, email me at MysticalMermaidLight@gmail.com. Your girl would truly appreciate it if you guys liked, shared, and subscribed. And I love you guys. Thank you for the kind messages and for checking in on me during these times. You guys know I'm still recovering and I'm healing, and we're still checking things off when it comes to my health. So just, I love you guys. Thank you for the prayers. All right. Dear God, dear Goddess, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, please be present in this reading. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon, please be present in this reading. Protect my viewers, watch over my viewers, guide my viewers at all times. Please give me the clarity, strong discernment to give the right messages that they need to know at this time. Holy Spirit, please speak through me. Protect my viewers once again, and blessings to them and theirs, as well as blessings to Larry June for the inspiration and for his music. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, you guys, let's get started. General message. You guys have organic miracles. There goes the birds. The birds love to, like, you'll hear them a lot in my music themed pick a card reading, especially like the last one, the Davies one. Ironically, Davies has a song. Oh my God, what is it? I think it's called Respectfully, and it's featuring Larry June. So maybe that's a hint for somebody, a message for someone out there, okay? Go check that song out. But anyways, the birds they like to come through and chirp in a lot of my readings. It's so odd, because it doesn't always happen in my personal readings, but I film in the same area, so who knows? All right, option, general message, general reading. For those of you who are staying for the collective reading, we have the Organic Miracle song by Larry June and Henry Fraud. And what I wrote down for this was leveling up, strategizing, cleansing, detoxing, preparation for something better, growth, okay? So that's the collective message. We have the Hermit. I love this, and it has the flower of life here. And she's by the water with her lantern and the full moon. Going within, tapping into divine feminine energy, being receptive to the knowledge, spiritual insight that she needs. He, she. So this is reflective of going into the cave to get knowledge, stepping away from the noise of the world and going within and hear what you need to hear. The reason why a lot of people wonder why things aren't shifting and changing or growing in their lives is because they're not spending enough time alone tapping in. It's too much noise, too much chaos. Focus is on the phone. Focus is on everybody else is doing, and not enough on going within. Sometimes you got to tap out to tap in, okay? I just made that up. Sometimes you got to tap out to tap in, all right? And that's just that. And then we have the Six of Wands. Sometimes you got to tap out to tap in and to win. Six of Wands is victory, baby. This is victory. Y'all know this is my victory lap card. This is victory. Sometimes you got to go within to win. How you gonna win when you ain't right within, huh? Like Lauryn Hill said, come again. You got to get right. All right, let's see. Yeah, Three of Cups. So it feels like the universe is going to align some people. Look at that eye there in the sky. The universe will align the right people. But your job is to have discernment to know who's for you, who's not for you, who needs to go, who should stay. All right. Now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is fate. This is destiny. This is karma. Now karma is neither good or bad. It's whatever you put out there, you get back. Right? I love this wheel. It looks Aztec-like. Yeah, it is. All right. So it's like I'm hearing written. It was written. Yo, it was written. It was written as either a Damian Marley song. Y'all know I need to do the Damian Marley and Nas pick a card reading. But I believe it was written, and I need to look up if that's just Damian Marley or if that's Damian Marley with Nas. I think it was written might just be Damian. Let's see, it was written. We about to search that right now. I don't want to lie. Yep, it's Damian Marley. It was written, yeah. Y'all, go check out that song and see what you pick up from that. Because there's a message in that. And it was written up in the book of life that man shall endure forevermore. So blessed be the soul that always remains a child. When most people don't even smile, there's a natural mystic blow through the air. So keep being realistic and always be aware. The truth is crying out and it's so loud and so clear, but most people won't even hear. Spiritual pollution is in the atmosphere. And with so much confusion, can one be happy here? And that's why it's important to tap in. That's why it's important to tap in. So go listen to It Was Written by Damian Marley. Let's see what other messages you guys need to have right now. I'm hearing hidden messages written right in front of you. Something's right in front of your face. You guys aren't seeing the synchronicities. You're not getting the signs. I'm hearing your spirit guys are giving you signs, but you're not paying attention to them. Boots. These boots were made for walking. All right. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So you guys are being told to really tap in because there's a victory awaiting you. The signs are written all over. Yeah, it was written. Well, family wishes coming true. This, make a wish. It's where people go and make wishes. There's something that you want that you can have, you will have, but you just need to get clear. You need to get still. I'm hearing the hermit's journey, but I just also heard the hero's journey. I don't know why they're showing me. What is the guy's name? Where he's Shucks, you know the popular, is it 70s, 80s movie where he's running up the stairs? Dun, 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 dun. Sylvester Stallone, is it? Dun, 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 dun. What movie is that? Where he's like training for something. Anyways, I'm getting that. It's like you had to go through it. You had to go through the ups and downs. You had to get beat down. You had to go through different things in life to go within, to really think like I deserve something better than this. I deserve something different. I'm hearing poverty, coming out of poverty. I think MaydeNChyna has this. Was there a song that I was just reading or something like that? Hold on. It's like you had to come out of poverty. It might have been a quote that I was reading by him. But you have to come out of that. It's like you're sick of it. I'm hearing someone say like, I'm sick of this. I deserve better. Yeah, I'm hearing I'm sick of this. I deserve better. I think it was Munyon Canyon I was listening to, but it's like I'm hearing I gotta come out of poverty. Like I have to have better. It's like I'm hearing someone, April. I'm hearing someone say like I deserve better. I can't go through this anymore. The struggle. For some of you guys, it's even like inner child healing, like emotional turbulence. And it's like, I'm over it. You know how they say you'll get sick and tired of being sick and tired? Like things won't change until you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And this is that. Like I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm deciding to try something totally different. I'm deciding to take the risk. No risk, no reward, right? And so it's like you're deciding, I'm hearing fortune favors the bold. You know, like you're deciding to be bold and brave and just do it. Six of Wands right here is usually someone who's come out of a war, has come out of hard times, and they made it. That's why everyone's cheering them on. They're being looked at, appreciated. So I see recognition. I see you guys being appreciated for something. April, it's very interesting April came out, because I actually meant to mention that Larry June, I think he was born April 8th. I wrote it down somewhere. I think he was born April 8th. I could be wrong. Hold on. April 8th. So he's an Aries, y'all. And we just had the Aries full moon. So I just think that was quite interesting, that fiery energy that we're in. And I decided to film this reading around that time. So April is here. Okay, so April, Aries, Taurus. Okay, kind of vibes coming out. Virgo coming out. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. All right, so that's the message that I have for you guys. At the bottom, we have ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business, okay? So we guys have partnerships, unions coming through. Now, this union doesn't have to be romantic. It can be business partnerships, meeting the right people, right sponsors, right community. But this, I'm getting recognition for your work. Recognition for your work. You guys are being told to go within more. Take some time to go within more, okay? Let's get you guys one card. One card from this deck. What does this say? Spirit says wait, okay? So if you guys had a question or wondering about something, Spirit says wait. All right? I think that's what's going along with the Hermit, because the Hermit is taking time. She's over here doing this yogi pose, you know, with the prayer hands behind her back, and she's watching the moon. Ironically, I just mentioned the full moon in Aries, and we're in that energy. Now, this is a timeless pick a card reading, but we're in that energy. At the bottom, we got Tupac, okay? And it says prosperity. Be open to change. Change. Tupac, right? So prosperity, and I talked about coming out of poverty. It's like something's got to give, something's got to change, right? And this is you. This is you telling you, the universe, your angels, your ancestors, spirit guides, God, Goddess, whomever it is you believe in, that I am deserving of more. I'm worthy of more. I'm ready for something more than this. I know my life is something much more than this. And that is that. Prosperity is on its way, y'all. It's coming with change. It's coming with change. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. Let me see what else we can get here. You guys have to listen to Changes by Tupac. That is your songs. Changes by Tupac and Organic Miracles by Larry June. Okay? Let me see what messages I can get. I'm going to listen to the music and see if I can pick up on anything. I love when he says, I know God's protecting me, but I still keep that AA. But I still keep that. The feminine. Move with intention, move with a vision. I put my all in the game. It gave me everything I needed. Okay, so we have the feminine. A woman will play a role. Your feminine side, feminine energy. Okay, so you guys could be meeting someone who's going to be, I keep wanting to say influential or just meaningful for your path. This could just be you guys tapping into your divine feminine energy, which is a more receptive energy, which connects with the full moon. I love when he says calculated moves. And I also love when he says, I'm on my way to the top. I'm just hoping you don't change on me. At the bottom of the deck, we have waiting again. That's crazy. We have waiting here twice. Interesting. What's crazy is she doesn't have her shoes on, and they're showing me how we have the boot here. I think that's kind of interesting. Waiting. It's like waiting to get new, like a new fit, like a new shoes, new vibes. And I'm looking at how they look like they're showing off their shoes. Kind of interesting. Something about shoes. Stepping into a new position, stepping into a new role, getting laced up. There's something about that, but it says waiting for someone or something, delaying action and patience. Okay, so you guys are being called to have patience. There are changes happening. That's quite interesting. Let me see if I can get a hustle card for you guys, okay? Holy Spirit. Whoa. Okay, yes. Some of you guys may have had a bank account that was on 0. These cards are funny. They can be a little brutal, but some of you guys may have dealt with that. 2222. And then now we have divine blessings, a gift from the universe. Y'all, I can't make this up. Divine blessings, a gift from the universe. So you went from bank account on 0 or near 0, and then we have divine blessings, a gift from the universe. Changes. Y'all, it changes. I'm on my way to the top. I'm just hoping you don't change on me. And then we have the organic miracles here. So have patience. The universe is working something out with the Wheel of Fortune. That tells me that, oh my God, you guys have the sacred feminine underneath here. And the 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. Yep. Okay, but then you have the Hangman, which is telling you to wait. Oh, another card drop. I got to figure out what that is. Major Arcana cards. Arcana cards. You have 4 Major Arcana cards. This is very significant. The universe is going to speak to you, okay? You need to listen. Stay prayed up. Stay in meditation. We have the Flower of Life. You guys need to look up the Flower of Life. We have that symbol here several times. But I strongly feel with this like Mother Mary kind of energy. It's ironic because I actually have my Mother Mary candle near me. You guys could feel called to work with Mother Mary or divine feminine energies, or connecting with your maternal line. Okay, there might be a mother figure that has a message for you. 6 of Cups. That's past lives. This is reminiscing. This is healing from the past. This is childhood. What I think is interesting, it looks like there's candles along the side. They're hibiscus flowers, which are very powerful. Yeah, and then a mother tiger in a cub. Why am I hearing the Taj Mahal? But anyways, you guys, I feel like there could be a feminine presence, whether living or deceased, that has a message for you. Okay? Just hear me out. That could also be who's helping you here. Sirens in the back makes me think of Archangel Michael, which makes me want to get you guys some Archangel Michael cards. Okay, but patience. Patience is a virtue. They're telling you to have patience for something, all right? Patience, patience, patience. Let me get you guys a self-care card. Oh, dang. Connecting with the womb, whether you're feminine or masculine energy, you need to connect with the divine feminine. Woo! Yoni steaming if you are a feminine energy. We have music, sacred drumming, dancing, music, connect. This spirit guide could also be connecting with you via music, okay? As well as spending time near water. That's the message for you guys. Oh, energy work. That's why y'all need to get still. Align your chakras. Okay? Get right. Get right. That's what I'm hearing. Get right. You're trying to level up. So once again, I'm going to repeat the messages that I have written down. Leveling up, strategize, cleanse, detox, and preparation. That's what's happening right now. So if you feel like you're being paused or something's at a standstill, that's what this is about. It's for you to be prepared. Karmic path, divine feminine. You can't make that up. Some of you guys are like, I'm hearing unraveling, undoing, healing cycles regarding the feminine energy. Whether that's feminine energies that you deal with, your own feminine energy, your maternal line, but this is what's happening right now. You need to be receptive, okay? Be receptive to divine feminine energy that's coming through, as well as wisdom. We have the number 8. We have the number 6 here. We had a lot of strong divine feminine energy. Some of you guys who are needing a divine feminine energy is going to give you downloads or downloads. Wow, messages, some sort of guidance, and then we have safe travel. This could be in the astral realm. This could be physical. You guys could go on a trip. But I kept getting that inner journey. That journey inward is important. Okay. Let's wrap this up with Archangel Michael card, and then we're going to get started with the options, all right? Holy Spirit, the collective message. What do they need to know? Money operates on the same energy as divine feminine energy, which is receptivity, which is also creation, the flower of life. Y'all need to create. We are natural creators. Hello. You know the whole quote, we were created in God's image. Well, you are God and you are creators, divine creators. So you need to create. The more you create, the better. You guys need to tap into with your sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra. I'm also in the root chakra. To create, to feel safe and stable to create. Your vibration is rising. I'm on my way to the top. I'm just hoping you don't change on me. Okay? It says your vibration is rising. We have 43. Okay, and it says this is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. I'm going to repeat this. This is a time of great spiritual growth. This is a time of great spiritual growth. Level up for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. That's why you're in this hermit mode. What's at the bottom? Let it go. Woo! Archangel Michael's energy is here with the sword, so it's time to cut something loose. All right, it says, this situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Remember, I talked about the past, whether this is past lives, whether this is something that stemmed in your childhood, something that's holding you back that could actually be a blockage to your foundation, blockage to your money, your root chakras. So there needs to be some releasing. Some of you guys will do well from working with Archangel Michael, saying the Archangel Michael prayer, asking him to cut any cords that need to be cut. Okay, I'm also hearing working with Archangel Gabriel, so you can speak your truth, speak up, and also tap more into your creativity. Because Archangel Gabriel here works with, communicators. He works with anybody who's like, if you've majored in communications, or if you know about that area, I want to say sector. Anyways, arts, music, singing, writing, poetry, books, being an author or orator, a musician, anything like that. He works with music, frequency, anything like that. That's your guy, okay? That's who's gonna help you, or a guy or a girl. That's who's gonna help you, okay? So he also helps to give people downloads and messages. He also helps mediums. So I just want to put it out there that if you're wanting to, I just heard willing to do the work. If you're wanting to make some changes, significant waves in your life, some changes, there's some spiritual work that's ahead of you. What's at the top, at the bottom of this? Show gratitude. So the universe is telling you to show gratitude, okay? So it feels like you guys might be cutting some cords to the past, things that have hurt you, things that have been plaguing your bloodline, whether it's addictions. So whether it's grief, notice the repetitive patterns in your bloodline and see what needs to be released so that you can move forward. Because you're not just doing this for yourself, you're doing this for future generations to come in, for the past generations. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. General message, peoples. Those of you who tapped in, good job. All right, good job. Keep doing digits, keep doing numbers, run it up, okay? All right, I love you guys. Keep your head up. You guys are like my Tupac option. Keep your head up, all right? All right, option 111, welcome to your reading, okay? Welcome to your reading. If you didn't watch the Organic Miracles, which was, hi, Harlow. Harlow just opened the door. Good job, Harlow. You guys are about to get more light in it. Okay, maybe you guys need more lights, and let there be lights. Thanks to Harlow the Husky. Which, by the way, you guys should go watch my video. Harlow and I had a Larry June morning this morning. So this morning we went to like the marina, and I went to like my favorite little coffee shop, and I added more matcha because they were kind of lacking on the matcha. But anyways, we went to the marina early this morning. I got her out, got her walking. It was her first time going, guys. She did so good. Anyways, and I was like, we need to hurry up and come home so I can do my hair and so I can do this reading. All right. So that's where we are. Let me get a sip of my matcha, my messy matcha. Anyways, the reason why I mentioned that is because she's been such a good girl today. So if she wants to go outside and open doors, she's good to do that. All right, option 1. I don't know why we went there. Option 111. I wrote down big. I wrote down big. I wrote down do it big. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Big Sean may have a song called Do It Big. I'm not sure. Let me see. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. Let's see if Big Sean has a song called Do It Big. It might be off his first album if he does. Or maybe that's just something he said in one of his songs. I think it's funny that Big Sean calls himself Big Sean when he's little. What? He's short. But he's good. He's good at what he does. I like Big Sean. But he's so little. He calls himself big. He has big energy. Actually, I Do It is coming up by Lil Wayne. I think that's kind of interesting. Oh, but see, he does have it. I do it. Yep. I do it. Okay. I waited my whole life to be the man of the hour. I really can't lie. I was the man when I started. I'll be the man when I die. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Big Sean. He said, because I need a crib, a big estate. I need a boat, and that need a lake. I need some salmon, that need a plate, that need a chef. So I feed my safe. My crew is who I be with it. Rose, I sip it. Yeah. I'm Quagmire. It's my cash flow. I giggity get it. Oh boy, I'm cockamanian, Rosanian. What does he say? The most saniest, insanian. Pulling up in a Mercedes, balling, rolling up like I'm Damian Marley. There, I just mentioned Damian Marley. See, that is a universe telling me I need to do the Damian Marley reading. Like, they were writing me about this. The general reading got Damian Marley. You guys are getting Damian Marley. He says, I love girls that are Arabian, Albanian, Caucasian. Right now, I'm getting cranium because his heart is titanium. Okay. Okay, anyways. I don't know why Big Sean came through here. And that's no shade. I really don't mean any shade to Big Sean. I really like Big Sean. My mom used to love Big Sean. Rest in peace to my mom. Today is the anniversary of her passing. I think this is very interesting that we're getting Big Sean. My mom really, really liked Big Sean. She would play his first album back to back. And then all that is coming through. So anyways, a little personal energy coming through. Big, do it big. Biggie, I got Biggie, B-I-G, the notorious. Okay, we are. Okay, and then we have Go Big or Go Home. Came through, and then I heard the guy who went viral on TikTok. He's like, the problem is you need to be thinking big. You ain't thinking big. So universe is telling y'all need to be thinking big. Okay, and then we have Palisades, California. That's by Larry June, The Alchemist, and Big Sean. Okay, so we're gonna get into that. I also have Colossal here by 2 Chainz, The Alchemist, and of course Larry June. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, I don't know why I felt like I was saying might. Keep that in mind. Very interesting. Okay, let's get some oracle cards for y'all. Because I was rambling. I was going like a mile per hour there. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on. Honor your ancestors, y'all. Oh, yeah. Honor the ancestors. Seahorse. Family Matters. Which makes me think of the show Family Matters. Who watched Family Matters? Seahorse. Was somebody's name Darm? I don't know. Anyways, 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune. Yo. Funny. It's kind of connected to the general message reading. We have the 4-leaf clover, y'all. This is luck. This is luck. Doing it big. You guys should go watch Big Sean's interview with Jay Shetty. That was very positive. So that's coming through. I hope Larry June gets the interview with Jay Shetty. Okay, let's see what's going on. V. Go watch, y'all. Go watch the general reading because we have V for victory. And it says victory in some endeavor. I'm just saying, y'all got the great good fortune. Family, if some of you guys been wanting kids, it's possible. Okay? If you guys are just wanting to provide for your family, it's possible. This is all good. I just heard it's all gravy. It's all juicy. It's all Gucci. It's good. It's good. With the T at the end. It's good. And then we have ink pot. Oh, damn. I spoke too soon. We have problems to be resolved. But everything else is good. What's at the top? Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So maybe if you guys were dealing with some problems, especially with the ink pot, which makes me think of maybe legal matters or court matters or anything with documents like that, that's being handled. Because I felt like problems to be resolved. For some reason, I feel like that's old because when I chose from the top card, we have the rainbow. It's always a rainbow after the storm. At the rainbow, they say it's a pot of gold. You guys have the 4-leaf clover, which tells me there is some sort of luck, some sort of blessing, some sort of miracle or getting miracle that's happening for you guys. So the most difficult part of a situation is over. It's over. I just heard someone say it's over. It's over. Okay? I just heard someone say I got your back. And I just heard Outkast like forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. And now I'm hearing Cardi B forever. So someone's got your back forever, for life. I got you for life, and we have May. The other option had April. Now we have May, okay? May, what is it? May showers bring May flowers, and after the storm comes the rainbow. After the rainbow is a pot of gold, but you guys have a 4-leaf clover. I'm just saying, there's something there with that. So I'm telling you, like, divine intervention, luck in some sort of area for you guys. All right, let's play some music. I wish I could play it for you guys, but I don't want to be copyrighted. I want YouTube to get rid of me, okay? And yeah, so let's get into this Larry June. Let's get into Palisades, California. Let's see what's up with this song. You guys, it's about to be 555, which represents change. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. And right here, he's just talking about like growing, like kind of like glowing up is what I'm getting, like growing, like what it feels like to be on the opposite side of struggle. But what I like here is how Big Sean talks about, see, I've been on my supplements, fish oils, chlorophyll, multis, my hair growing out. Yeah, so it's like taking care of yourself, being the opposite side of things. What I also like is when he says business flowing like symphony orchestra, I'm conducting it. Being the conductor of your own life. Being the conductor of your own life. You guys, this has to do with manifestation. Some of you guys could be like into the law of assumption, the law of attraction, because this has a lot to do with like pulling the cords. 555. There we go. I'm pulling strings is what I just heard. I'm pulling strings. Someone could be pulling strings for you. Someone could be pulling cords for you. Something's happening on the opposite side. I just heard on the other side by Beyonce. Something's happening on the other side for you guys. Prayers do work is what I just heard. Prayers do work and you are heard. Some of you guys, I'm seeing stars in the moon. Some of you guys could be spending time out at night, gazing at the moon and the stars, praying or praying to the sun. I'm seeing someone praying and looking up. You have been heard. You were heard. You were heard. And maybe things didn't happen as fast as you wanted to, but you were heard, and that's what you guys need to know. They want you to start thinking grander, okay? Like grandiose. Like they want you to think big. You're not thinking big. You need to be more expansive with your vision for yourself and your life. That's what's stopping you. They're saying you don't think big enough for yourself. Like it's almost like you're trying to simplify your dreams when you need to be actually like I'm hearing a magnifying glass. Like you need to be zooming in on what it is you truly want so that you can get your blessings. You don't know how much you can be blessed. I'm hearing at a great magnitude. This is very interesting here. That your spirit guides are saying you're dimming, you're like minimizing yourself. You're making yourself small when you need to be thinking big. You need to be having a better and grander and bigger vision of yourself. You know how they say your dreams should scare you? Your dreams should be so big that they scare you. Okay? Your dreams should be so big for yourself. Your vision for yourself should be so big that you're like, I don't even know. You know what I mean? Because it's not for you to know. It's for you to be in the energy of it so that you can be in alignment with it. And the way you be in alignment with it is by being a magnet to it. How do you be a magnet to it? Be in the same frequency as it. How do you do that? Keep your eyes and your set on it, okay? Keep your eyes set on that vision. Stay on the target. And be in the energy as if it's already happened. How would you feel if all these things happen? You feel a sense of gratitude. You will feel excitement. You will feel emotion. You will feel joy. You will feel freedom. Be in that energy. Hold the vision. Be grateful for it. Write it down. Feel it. Speak it. See it. Taste it. Stop limiting yourself, you guys. We have the Messenger of Swords and we have the compass here. We have the North Star. She's looking at a map and we have the sword. See, she's starting to think bigger. She's realized it. She said, I was looking at, she was over here looking at this small little area on the map when she needed to be looking at the whole damn map. And that's the plan for you guys. The universe is saying you need to be thinking bigger. So this, I'm hearing back to the drawing board. I go back to the drawing board for change. Back to the drawing board because I need to be thinking bigger. Okay. Ooh. 8 of Cups with the peacock. And there's flowers like floating in bubbles here, and there's like a pathway to a different planet. Yeah, you guys are about to jump timelines. You're being guided to jump a timeline, meaning the timeline that you're currently on is outdated. Okay, so we have a map here, and then it's like a treasure hunt, like you're being guided somewhere, right? X marks the spot. You're being guided to a new timeline. Now, for some of you guys, this could be actually traveling because, you know, there's lead lines and, you know, sacred vortexes. Sometimes people are called to travel to certain places so they can shift their frequency and shift their energy. Doesn't mean that they move there. It could just mean that they need to be there to get some sort of download, to meet someone, to get an energy shift. So that's what's coming through here. So if you feel called to travel somewhere, whether it's out of the country, in a different state, hell, even a staycation, if it's a different city or town, go do that. There's something awaiting you there is what I'm getting. There's something awaiting you. It's like you're about to jump timelines to a whole different dimension. There could even be something in a book. The Hangman. I love how the Hangman comes out for you guys the same way it did for the reading. That was a crow. The same way it did for the reading before you. Sir, it's time to free yourself. So it's the Hangman in reverse. It's time to free yourself. You guys are a little bit different because it's time. It's time. That's what I'm hearing. And then we have the Messenger of Coins. Yep. Slow and steady. Pacing yourself, but still moving forward. Because she has enlightenment. Look at that light around her head. Meaning that she knows what to do now. She's gotten the message. I just heard, like, I heard you loud and clear. And what's interesting, her one foot is like stepping into light. You see how one foot looks like she's wearing like Timberlands or wearing some sort of hiking boots? And then one foot is lit up because she's already stepped into like a new territory, new energy, a new timeline. One foot's still in the past. One's about to be in a new energy. So, and one foot has flowers, which represent growth. The other has a pentacle. So this talks about like having something stable already, something that's already like set, but moving into a new timeline where you're energized, you become renewed. I'm hearing new again, and you're blossoming into something new. So you're stepping into a totally different timeline or dimension. It's going to bring a lot of growth for you. Accept it. Think big is what I'm hearing. Think big. Think big. You guys don't have to overwork yourself. This is playing smart, not hard, okay? I love when Big Sean says, I get to transform under every moon. When they bury me, they got to bury tombs. That's this. He said, I'm just one kid. I can't let my seed off in every womb. Being exclusive with your energy is what I'm hearing, okay? And then he says at the end, the song says, it was during one of those summer rains. Sweet. Very interesting. Y'all, I'm telling you, go watch the collective reading. This is facing the darkest fears, okay? Getting out of your comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zone. Some of you guys are afraid of the unknown. But it's the unknown that holds the rewards, okay? And then teach. You might have something to teach. Or you might come across a teacher that will have something to share. But we all have something to teach and learn from each other. Okay, and 5s represent change. You have 5s earlier, so 5 is definitely your number. But this is you guys overcoming your darkest fears of the unknown, because I mean, you don't know what's on the other side of this. You don't know the other side of this like planet that's waiting you. Some sort of planet is going to be significant. The stars, because we have the North Star and we have this blue planet here, and the peacock. I just think that's interesting, and a compass is what I keep getting a vision of. We have roses and flowers. So this represents growth and blooming and following your North Star, following your path. Even if that means it's taking you to a whole different timeline, a whole new dimension. So don't be afraid of the unknown. You guys need to create the unknown. In fact, you guys need to create the version of you that's already on the opposite side of this. What would they be doing? How would they be feeling? See that version of you and then look down and see its hands. Like it's you already. Don't separate it where it's not you. You are already that version of yourself. Don't create a bridge where there doesn't need to be a bridge, because if there's a bridge there, then you'll always be like, I need to achieve this, when you just need to embody it. Does that make sense? Anyways, you guys, jump timelines, okay? It's time. It's time, okay? Quantum physics, you guys need to jump some timelines here. Okay, let's see what else you guys need to know. What does option 1 need to know? Whew. Give me 1 card for option 1, Holy Spirit. Why y'all want to give me 2? Fine. Okay, so we have darkest hour, cleanse your ear. See, that's crazy. Darkest hour, and then we have darkest fears. So in the dark, like you guys could be in the dark about something, not knowing, not seeing how a situation is going to play out, but you guys need to have faith, okay? Cleanse your area. You guys are being told to cleanse your aura. Maybe detox. Maybe do a spiritual cleanse. Maybe actually physically clean your space. Put on some Larry June and cleanse your space. We have Pop Smoke here. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Then we have Naive. I don't know who this is on this card, but it says it's not what it seems. So there's something that's not what it seems. I don't know why I'm hearing Lauryn Hill. It could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. But what's interesting is, as much as I want to say it's not what it seems, it feels like you guys are afraid. You guys are creating something to be bigger and better than what it is, and it's not what it seems. Okay. We have identity. I don't know who this is at the bottom either. Be true to you. So be yourself, be authentic, be organic, okay? Be organically, authentically you. That is a message here. I feel like you guys are a little bit different. I don't know why I want to pull a totally different card for you guys from a different deck. Let me just see what's popping. I feel like there's an extra message for you guys. That's it. What is this? Rejection. Maybe you guys dealt with some sort of rejection. Okay. Ooh, this card really wants to pop. Blames themselves for rejection and feels unworthy of acceptance. Rejection offers a lesson in resilience. Feels trapped in a cycle of rejection, unable to break free. What does it say at the bottom? We build walls to protect ourselves, but instead we isolate what could have been a lasting bond. Afraid to face the vulnerability that comes with love, we find it easier to stay apart. So somebody could be, side note, someone could feel rejected by you, or you could feel rejected by someone else, but there's healing here, okay? There's healing here, okay? Because something was not what it seems. Now, for some of you, you guys, I'm hearing divine, sometimes rejection is God's protection, okay? And divine detours. That's what you guys need to be mindful of. But for the other few of you, which I want to say it's a little bit of both for all of you, I'm getting the message of you guys are afraid and it's not what it seems. And I love how the gardener is here. It's not my gardener. I don't know who that is. But it's not what it seems. You guys are afraid of something. You're making it something bigger than what it needs to be. Yeah, and we have lifesaver. You are not alone in this storm. As you grasp for air, salvation appears and a breath away from safety. You're a breath away from safety. And what does it say? I feel your presence in the abyss, our connection deep despite the distance. I reached out to save you, but you chose the depths. Perhaps you were never meant to resurface with me. I'm telling you, divine rejection can sometimes be God's protection. This could be a friendship. This could be a romantic situation. This could even be like somebody you went to do business with. Something that didn't work out was for a reason. That's a side message for some of you. I don't know why we had to go into that, but that's where it went to go. Okay, let's get some self-care messages here. Spend time with friends. So they want you guys to spend time, I mean, with your real friends. Those you're really close to. Okay? Have a little self-care get-together. Okay? A healthy self-care get-together. And you guys also have energy work. It's crazy. The other option had energy work. So you guys need to sit down and align your chakras, meditation, Reiki healing, prayer, sitting still, okay? But connecting with like-minded individuals, maybe even family, since we did have family matters. Some of this could have to do with family, you guys. Just in general. Side message there. Let me see what else I can get for you guys. Whoa, we got two cards. We have finances, business and financial matters, fruits of labor paying off financial opportunities. I love that, especially with the 4-leaf clover you guys had. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, snap. But then we have enemy. Someone opposes you. Hatred, anger, jealousy, creating animosity. Yo, that's crazy because now I'm getting I'm blanking, y'all. I think it's Respectfully by Davies and Larry June. Yeah, because in the song he's like, you got me effed up. Like, what does he say? You got me effed up talking, is it something about like talking mess online, but when asking for pictures? Something like, so it's talking about like enemies. So it's talking about people who basically just got you messed up. Like you assuming things about me or you're doing things behind my back. Go listen to Larry June's portion on that one. I feel like you guys, something happened. It was like a detour. Something didn't work out the way you wanted it to. And what you didn't realize is the universe is protecting you from someone or something. Okay? Something could have went down in a different way. And I think it's interesting that we have the darkest hour here with Pop Smoke. And when I see this card with the enemy card, it makes me think of hidden like jealous people, enemies, people who want what you have. Which when I see this card, I think of you guys need to protect your energy, right? Be mindful of who's around you, that not everyone is your friend, not everyone is worthy to be around you. So this card here is telling me that you guys need to be mindful of who's really there for you. You need to have strong discernment to know who's your true friends, who's your real family members right here, who can you really trust, because just because they're blood doesn't mean a thing. That's a huge message. Just because they're blood does not mean a thing. So I strongly feel that you guys need to take that into consideration, that there could be someone who isn't on the up and ups. We'll just put it like that, okay? Something isn't on the up and ups, and I feel like it was kind of like a divine detour. Something didn't work out the way you wanted it to, or in the time frame that you wanted it to, because the universe had something better and it was actually out of protection. Let's get some more on this. Justice. Look at that. Justice comes out. The Libra scales, the justice scales, doing what you think is right. Only honesty brings success. Spiritual order and truth. Yeah, so when that card comes out, when this card comes out, this makes me, for some reason, I think of like Thoth, obviously. Well, he is here. And I think of the Akashic Records. I also think of Ma'at. We're talking about divine order, that you reap what you sow, right? Whatever you put out, you're going to get back. That is karma. So what's interesting is that we have this enemy out here. Someone could be jealous or have some sort of animosity towards you. Okay, or you were blocked from something because it wasn't going to work out the way you wanted it to, but you're leveling up. Your finances are going to be looking good. There are going to be some good things. So that's why the universe keeps telling you to think bigger. It's like the chicken and the eagle and the chicken scoop. You guys need to look that up, because it feels like you guys are the eagle. And it also makes me think of Nipsey when he says like crabs in a barrel or whatever. I think it's crabs in a barrel. I can't remember, but it's like there's always going to be some sort of like opposition. Like someone's going to always want like to pull you back or pull you down. I'm getting misery loves company. And that is the energy that's coming through. Now let's look at Colossal, and I'm going to turn on the light. Let's see what Colossal was talking about. Yeah, this is almost like just talking about like they're just flexing on this song. Everything I do is real big, colossal. Haters know haters know how I'm coming, man, you know? Crazy. Yeah, you guys, I definitely feel like the fact that my eyes went there first, that just makes me feel like you guys have some haters. Y'all need to be mindful of that. Okay, let me turn this light on. We're back. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like the universe is protecting you. There is going to be some sort of divine justice order here. Okay, so let's just say this is going to be handled. I don't know how, in what way, but it feels like there's some sort of spiritual message of this is going to be handled. So you guys don't need to worry about this. I'm hearing you shouldn't be so worried about the hater. You need to know who this is. Okay, you guys need to identify who this is or what this is. If it's not coming to you right away, you need to pray over it. Ask for your angels, ask for God, Goddess, whoever you believe in, to reveal this to you, to give you clear discernment on who this is or what this is, so that you can identify it and release it. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune. I swear. Walking away. Because this person, this situation's got to go. It's not serving you. Okay? Because you're trying to go big. You're trying to rise. And it's like someone doesn't want that for you. Or something is trying to block you. Or you're aiming towards something that's like, no, that's not for you. So it says things working in your favor. Lucky moment. You do have the 4-leaf clover. You did have the rainbow. Fate, situation, fate, destiny, change. So there is some sort of fated event that's happening. You have divine intervention here. But then you have walking away, withdrawing from a situation or person, leaving the past behind, learning to let go. You're walking away to have that better. And that's what that's about, okay? That's what that's about. I'm also hearing some of you guys could try to walk away from someone. They may not like that. I don't know if that's about, you may be in a contract with someone, whether that's legal, romantic, or even like just spiritually. You could be in some sort of contract with someone. They may not like that. They feel like it's going to be a loss on their end. So just be mindful. You want to protect your energy. Call on Archangel Michael. Do your stuff. What I mean by that is do your prayers and your meditation. Be up on your spiritual hygiene, because she's wearing all white, which represents newness. She may have done a spiritual cleanse of something. Yeah, some of you guys need to do a spiritual cleanse just to get clarity on a matter. I'm also hearing some of you guys need to do a spiritual cleanse so that you can remove whatever blockages were on your money, which could have to do with an enemy. It could have to do with evil eye. I'm hearing like a white bath or like Olympia. You guys need to be doing spiritual cleanses because it feels like someone may have sent some energy. Maybe even you guys speaking negativity negatively about yourself could have also blocked your finances, but it feels like you guys are going to do a spiritual cleanse. This is going to bring in new, I'm hearing new seeds, new growth within your finances. They're just warning you that there is someone or something out here that you're being like redirected and moved away from, but they're telling you to do a cleanse from this energy, okay? And as for discernment, the Wheel of Fortune and Justice scales are here, which talks about the Akashic records. This has to do with your soul contract. You have to go through this lesson. This had to happen so that you can come out of this with greater wisdom. I'm hearing bigger and bolder and braver energy because it's like once you know better, you do better. You know what I mean? So trust. Some of you guys might feel called to, wow, you guys have the rise too. I love this. So some of you guys are being called to leave an offering at your ancestor altar or angel altar, whatever altar you have, okay? Or to give of something. So an exchange. Some of you guys might feel called to give back at a shelter or to help in some sort of way, charity. It says you have something to offer, an offer or proposal made to give to receive. And then we have the rise, rebuilding from the ground up, reborn as someone different, rising from the ashes. This is your rebirth that they're walking away from whatever the heck it is doesn't serve you, okay? I'm hearing they've sent you signs. They've sent you signs of this. You already know, but I'm hearing that for some of you, it's like you're so used to being where you are mentally and emotionally that you're not realizing that it's time for something greater and bigger. All right. I want to get you guys one of these cards. I just feel it in my spirit. We're going to do a different card for you guys. Woo! You guys have rebirth. We just had that. We literally just had the rebirth card. And it says you are being given a chance to renew your life. You guys might have a connection with option 2 because I have renewal for them written down. Very interesting. It's time to renew your life. That's what this is. You got to get rid of the O. You have blue whale at the bottom, a call to share your voice and speak your truth. So you are supposed to be heard. You are supposed to be speaking up. Throat chakra should be activated. And you guys might get distractions because I think it's interesting that this gardener came so late in the day. And the noise is outside, but yeah, look what's up. You know what I mean? Like distractions and loudness, but you guys are still getting your message, right? I don't know. There's something to that. All right, let's wrap it up and get you guys a hustle card. Now, these cards can be kind of brutal. Okay, so take what resonates. Option 1, Holy Spirit, what do they need to know? Just go big. That's why I just keep hearing, like, do it big. See yourself. I mean, when they're talking about, like in the song Palisades, California, it kind of makes me think of Lana Del Rey's Bel Air. It's like you're envisioning a better life, you know? You're seeing a better life for yourself. Stay in that energy. You need to be thinking big. What do you have? Ask for help, assistance, okay? So call out. Ask for help. Closed mouths don't get fed. So you guys, I'm here. Oh my God, I just saw a video where this person was talking about one of the reasons why people aren't leveling up is because they're afraid of being seen. They're afraid of being heard. Well, how are you going to be afraid of being seen and being heard if you're trying to get your business off the ground or get things off the ground, right? So ask for help and assistance. So you guys may feel the need to just reach out, to network, to share, but also to ask for help. Calling your spiritual team. We did have offerings. So ask your spiritual team, whoever you believe in, for help and guidance. Maybe even your family or friends, whomever it is that you feel called to, 111 on the timer. Connect with them. Okay? At the bottom, what do we have? Shopping spree. Treat yourself. Okay, now don't go, look, I know we have go big or go home, but don't go so big, okay? Shopping spree. A little something to treat yourself, right? A little something to mark a new beginning, a new chapter. But for some reason, whatever this may be that you may be thinking about, let it be something that's going to be an investment within yourself. So for example, say you've been wanting a new computer or a new phone so that you can handle things, do that. You know, let it be something you're actually going to use. Okay, something that you've been needing, something you've been wanting to help you grow. That's the message there. Let's get you an Archangel Michael card and wrap it up. Why did I just hear sock it to me? When Larry June says that, sock it to me. Yeah, it's like Be on it. Be on your ish. Be on your ish, you guys. You guys got to think bigger as you go to the drawing board. Like, start writing out a plan for yourself. That's what I hear. Think big. Small goals and big goals, right? Give me one card, Archangel Michael. Thank you. Look at this. You guys saw that. Look at the justice scales. Look at the justice scales. Heart, and then we have the mind. You know, heart over mind, mind over heart, whatever. Mind over matter. What do we have here? You see this card at the bottom. I'm going to get to that. But we have make a decision. So you guys need being called to make a decision. Okay? Think with your mind and your heart. It says, are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own, your own joy. You deserve it. Y'all, the fact that you had the justice scales earlier, it's really telling that this has to do with the Akashic records. This has to do with fairness and balance, karmic law. Okay? So once again, are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another person in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it. 19, that breaks down to a 10, which is a completion. Okay? And then we have 5. Be honest with yourself. It says, all your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. And I'm hearing Take It From Here by Justin Timberlake. You guys know that song? When he says, when there's no one there to hold and you realize the road is cold. Don't worry, girl, I'm gonna take it from here. Just know that the sun will shine every morning, every time. Don't worry, girl, I'm gonna take it from here. Something like that. I want to be a land something. Review all your plans or something. I want to make sure all of your dreams will stand. I want to be your lighthouse or something like that. You guys, that song always makes me think of like a ride along the PCH. It's just so relaxing. He's like, I'm gonna take it from here. And that's the message that I'm getting, is like your angels are saying, we're gonna take it from here. Like, you're not alone in this, and that's why they want you to think big. All right. But I like how we have that serene kind of like surrender here for you guys for option 1. It's like, you're not alone. The angels are saying they're with you. They're watching over you, which is why you're getting the message of be mindful and protect your energy. You guys might want to get a talisman where your evil eye jewelry, like I said, your cleanses, your protection rituals, where your crosses, whatever it is, because it's like the higher you go, there's always going to be some sort of opposition. Like, there's always going to be someone who's not going to like that. And you need to keep in mind that not all of your friends or viewers or followers are people who support you. So you just need to be mindful. Or people who kiki and haha in your face. So just be mindful of that. But be honest with yourself. Be yourself. Stay true to you. Okay, that's the message. But I love how these hands are supporting her. This is love. This is angelic love here, okay? So be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. So sit with your emotions and feelings. How do things make you feel? How do people make you feel? Who brings you joy? Who brings you peace? Who are the people that you just know, like you can't wait to be around them? Those are your people, okay? So accept your truth, then let source take it from here. So source is going to take it from here, okay? I love that for you guys, option 1. Go listen to some Larry June. Know that you are going to come out of this darkest hour, okay, on top, because you have divine help. And I just heard divine acceptance. The divine accepts you, all right? And they're going to put you up on game. That's what I just heard. They're going to put you up on game very soon. You're going to get some clarity, some discernment about some situations, all right? So if you like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe. If you feel called to share your favorite Larry June song down below, okay? Share your favorite Larry June song or quote down below. I love you guys. Let's get started. 222. 222. All right, 222. I wrote down brand new, renewed, new items, feng shui. Good job, Larry. Thich Nhat Hanh. Okay. I wrote down the songs Life is Beautiful. I randomly wrote down marble, so something about marble. Okay, marble floors, marble tiles. But Life is Beautiful is by 2 Chainz in The Alchemist. Of course, Larry June. Woo, throat chakra was just blocked there. Whoa. Damn, it's like something just like knocked the wind out of me. Hold up. That's because the energy. I had to do my neat dog. Hold up. So I'm trying to block this message. Hell to the nah, nah. That's what we not do, not up in here. There you go. Something like really just like... Anyways, we're back. Let me take a sip of my matcha. Wish it was a honey bear juice or smoothie or tea. We're back. Turkish Cotton is the other song that we have, okay? So let's get started into your reading. Option 222. Let's get some of this music started so we can vibe. So you guys, I'm playing music. Of course, I can't play it for you because YouTube. But I'm playing it so that I can be in the vibe of it and tell you if I can pick up on anything. Life is beautiful. For real, life is beautiful. Go listen to the album, Life is Beautiful. It's just so peaceful. It's so classy. It's so tranquil. The flutes, the wind chimes, birds. Yeah. All right. Let's get into this. Go play this while you're listening to this reading. Like, play the music in the background. Set it up, okay? Man, my heart is so big, I have to step back. Put time in my craft. He's been handling his responsibilities. Let's get into this. I'm trying to figure out where I want to start with y'all. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, what does option 2 need to know? Something about the new windbreakers standing out. He's talking about hit the car wash, take a jog while they cleaning. He's talking about his routine. Early morning calisthenics. Okay, listen. We have shark. Take care or there will be a last. Ooh, a last? Interesting. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay, so be mindful of the sharks because it makes me think of Nipsey Hussle. Got these sharks across the table from me, afraid to bait me. Got these sharks across the table from me, afraid to bait me. Which means that he knew more. He was knowledgeable. He had the research. He had the knowledge, the wisdom. Because where they used to bait people who were naive and innocent, who didn't know any better, they can't bait him because he already knows what is going on. There's something about that coming through. It's giving when the predator thinks he's a predator, but he's not. When a predator is dealing with a bigger predator. Not in a creepy way. It's like hunting, right? It's like you've met your match, they've met their match. So it's like it's like going to a car dealership. You have like a quick talking, car salesman. He doesn't realize you brought somebody with you or that you used to be in sales, that you used to be in car sales, or that you know their gig, you know their spiel, or you brought someone who does. Yeah. It's like, I hate to say it, but this is just a vision I'm getting, y'all. It's like, say you're traveling or you're somewhere where people think you don't speak the lingo, right? You don't speak their language, so you hear people talking ish or they're trying to get over on you, but then you kind of share with them that you know what they're saying because you actually do speak the lingo. It's like a shock there, like, oh, I thought I could do this and get away with it. It's like, nah. That's what I'm getting here. So be mindful of that. Someone could be thinking that they can get away with something, but you're wiser than what they think you are, or you know something that they're not aware that you know, that you're privy to. Interesting. Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Young grasshopper. This made me think of like a martial arts movie. What movie is it where he's like grasshopper? Is that Karate Kid? Anyways. Learning from the masters is what I just heard. I'm hearing Iron Fist. Y'all, Iron Fist. Iron Fist. Is it Danny? Iron Fist. Why the hell did they get rid of the Defenders on Netflix? Anyways. Iron Fist, okay? And think about Iron Fist, they thought they could get over on Danny. They thought they were going to use Danny, but Danny was gifted. He may have seemed naive, but he was actually quite intelligent and tapped in. He just had a different perspective of things, and his heart was pure. Okay? Anyways, we have fly, period of ill health and depression. Some of you guys are being called to take care of your immune system, your respiratory I just heard respiratory sensitivity, immune system. So you guys, some of you guys need to connect with like mullein. Why am I hearing plantain? Mullein. What else are y'all trying to show me? Echinacea. Okay. So anyways, a period of ill health and depression. If you're dealing with depression, then you guys need to look up oh, I just blanked on it. For some reason, I'm getting lion's mane, which has more to do with like memory. But I'm getting mucuna. There we go, mucuna. That's another one, okay? So, vitamin D levels. You might want to get your vitamin D levels checked. Someone's watching you. When I see flies, when I see gnats, usually that has to do with monitoring spirits. Someone's watching y'all. Y'all got a lot of viewers, onlookers. Cause you know, like flies come out when it's like you can be at a picnic or at the beach, and all of a sudden freaking flies come out. When the food come out, it's like everything's peaceful, and then all of a sudden you got these flies trying to swat it away because they're nosy. That's why they have those saying of, "Don't you wish that you can be a fly on the wall?" That's the song actually. But anyways, someone's like wishing they could be a fly on the wall. Someone's wanting to watch. Y'all might have some people that want to take from your creativity, like. I'm hearing monitoring spirits. Interesting. Rats. Yep. Mice. Discord amongst friends or family. So this could be people that you think are friends, family, community. Be mindful. We have flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Do not be tempted to lower your price. Do not be tempted to lower your worth. Y'all, side message. People gonna try to get y'all to lower. Go watch Iron Fist for some reason. The Defenders. I strongly feel like it's like you have onlookers and they're gonna like try to see if they can like, okay, let's see if we can get them to take this deal instead of the deal that they actually deserve. Let's see if we can get them to settle for this instead of what they really deserve. And that's what I'm getting here. People are watching you because they want to see if they can get over on you or see if they can get what you have. It's at the bottom. We have the month of October, which is the month that we are in. So something could have already taken place or will be taking place this October. It's at the bottom, chain of events that will affect your life. So this is breaking the chain. There's something you guys need to break through. I'm hearing cut through. They're showing me someone cutting a cake or a pie. So there's mice, rats, discord. Be mindful. Because all the messages that I got for you, that I wrote down for you, was like feng shui. I'm doing good. I have this peaceful life. Birds are chirping. My life is spectacular. I'm actually getting, there's a portion from Andre 3000's, like, okay, it's Outcast, The Love Below, right? But his portion, where it's him and Benjamin, what is it? Benjamin Frank, what did I say Franklin? Maybe somebody's about their money. But, what is it? Farnsworth, whatever the heck his name was. You know, the one, I ain't about to say his name, but you know what I mean? The one who used to be with the rapper. Let me see. Not the rapper, the producer who just went down. What the heck is his name? Farnsworth Bentley or something like that. But Andre 3000, he's like, how are you doing? Spectacularly well. Go listen to that. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Let's see. Andre 3000, Outcast. It's the one where he says, everybody needs a glass of water today to chase the hate away. And you know you've got company coming over, so you scrub extra hard. And everybody needs somebody to love. He's so dramatic in that. Until it's too late. It's too late. If you haven't heard that, like, what are you doing with your life? Okay, let's see. Outcast and Everlasting, not at all. See, I went to do a little acting. That's for anyone asking. Okay, that's Big Boy. I like the way you move. I don't know, that just came through. Let's see. Okay. Love hater. Love hater. Hater of love. Love hater. Let's see. That's not it, is it? No, that's not it. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to find what song this is. know which one it is, y'all, but it's the one with him and I'm so mad. Okay, it's good day, sir. I think that's it. Hold on, I'm listening to it. Okay, it's good day, sir. Such sweet sound. The fiddler on the fucking roof. Is that Mr. Bentley Farnsworth? Indeed it is, sir. He said, good day, good sir. How do you do? Fine. Fantastically where I'm certainly well by far. Something like that. You guys gotta listen to it. But you could say I'm close to spectacular. Go listen to that interlude. It's Good Day, Good Sir by Outkast, okay? It's on Andre 3000's portion of the reading. I don't know why I feel so tongue-tied in this reading. Anyways, let's get started. I don't know what that has to do with. I feel like you guys need to do go research that. Doing spectacularly well. Family Matters, Seahorse. So y'all, some of this could be with family. Be your own people sometimes. Secret admirers. So some of you guys have secret admirers. Remember I said monitoring spirits. Some of them could be good, but some of them monitoring spirits since we have the fly here. So be mindful of that. Why am I seeing a what do they call it? It's funny that we have vase here, right? Or vase. But it's making me think of you know where people keep people's ashes? What is it called? Why do I keep hearing tomb? Not tomb. It's a... Because they're showing me... Hear me out. They're showing me Meet the Parents. Yeah, it's Meet the Parents where... Gaylord Fokker, where he knocked down, like he broke the vase that had the ashes, right? Wasn't that in, yeah, I think that happened in one of the Meet the Parents movies where he did that. They were like having dinner and then he broke some, anyways, I don't know why that's happening right now, why that's coming through. So you guys, we have deer, whoa, maybe you guys need to look up the symbology of deers, but they're usually innocent, okay. But we have dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. So there can be something regarding betrayal, family matters, friendship, as well as business matters that you guys need to be mindful of. Just be mindful. And then we have crown, honor and respect will come to you. It's a very sophisticated energy, which is making me think of, I just heard this interlude by Larry June. And is it called, what was it called? I'm about to look it up right now. Hold on, y'all. You know, I don't like to lie, so I want to give you the truth. It's called Very Peaceful, Skit 1. And I just think it's so silly, but I'm getting like a very peaceful, very demure, elegant kind of energy, especially since we got the Andre 3000 interlude as well. Okay, so this is crown. Don't let anyone steal your crown. Don't drop your head, don't drop your crown. There might be a lot of discord around you. There might be a lot of disagreements, chaos, BS. Get rid of it. You don't have time for it. You don't want to hear gossip about somebody else. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. Who is that song? All Gold Everything. What's his name? All Gold Everything. Trinidad James, right? Where he says, he said, this from the college and the battles and I don't fuck with no snitches, so don't tell me who telling. Don't tell me who telling. That's it. So then we have basket, recognition, reward for merit. Reward for merit. You guys are gonna, I'm telling you, guys are gonna be leveling up. And it's like, there's a Larry June song where he's like, take your shoes off, I'm not a dirty nigga, or I'm not a dirty, something like that. Excuse my French. Gotta be careful, YouTube. But anyways, it's like, take your shoes off before you come into my crib. Don't come into my home with that dirty energy. Like, how, you know, greet me. Like, this is a very, like, keep that over there. That's what it's like. I'm out the way. I be staying low key. I'll be out the way. You know, real low key. I've been out the way. I've been over here doing my thing, doing numbers, doing digits, and you're over there gossiping and talking about who and talking about what and monitoring and watching, yada, yada, yada. I don't have time for that. And I'm telling you, it's the time where you set that in stone, where you set boundaries, that people start gossiping and hating on you because you're not willing to entertain that, or you're not willing to be in that circle. So just be mindful of that, y'all. That's coming through. It's a little silliness here, because I see y'all, I see you guys in y'all zoning out. Y'all in your vibe. You're doing good. You're doing numbers. You're doing digits. You're running it up. It's light work for you. Over here, you got people over here like just trying to see, like, why are they changing? Why haven't they been hanging around? You know, why are they always getting up early to go jogging? Why are they always getting up early to ride their bike? Why are they always running marathons? I'm doing me. I'm over here doing my thing, taking care of me. Some people do not like that. It'll be the people trying to keep you up at night. Come party with us. Come hang with us. Why are you doing that? You can skip a day. You can roll with us. I know you don't smoke anymore, but just have one with us. I know you don't drink anymore, but just come on, like have some shots with us. I'm just saying that you need to be mindful of people who do that, because then you'll have good people who'll be like, you know what? I'm proud of you for doing that. I'm proud of you for doing that. Even if they're not on that, they'll be like, I'm proud of you for doing that. Yeah, go get your rest. Nah, stay away from drinks. You're doing good. They may even follow what you're doing. Or not, but they respect it. So this is like, I don't want no dirty ish, no dirty energy. Take your shoes off before you enter my casa. Like, this is like mi casa. It is not your casa. It's not su casa. It's mi casa. You know how they say mi casa, su casa? No. In fact, get rid of the welcome mat in front of your house. If you guys have welcome mats in front of your home, this could be a message for you. Get rid of it, because that's welcoming all different types of spirits, because it just says welcome. Get rid of it. All right? Like, no, not everybody is welcomed in your temple. Don't feel bad about that. Not everyone's welcomed up into your space. So this reading is about boundaries and making sure your space, your temple, your physical, and your actual physical home, even car, is kept sacred. You know what I mean? You're treated as such. Your energy is kept sacred and protected and treated as such. That's why we got the life is beautiful energy coming through. It's like, we clean over here. Cotton, linen, high frequency fabrics over here. Eating healthy and organic. Shopping at our local farmers market. Okay? Everything's clean and wholesome over here. Keep that BS over there. We don't do that over here. Damn it. I got a movie for option 1. And I think it was Rocky. And now I'm getting it now. So if you're watching both options, that's a message. But anyway, this is real cool and laid back. Marie Kondo. I think she's the one. Oh my God, I hope I have her name right. I think she's the one who is into like feng shui. But I also recently came across another woman. Her name is Marie something. And she's into spiritual healing of homes and spaces. And it's a big deal, y'all. From the clothes we keep, the items we keep in our space. The energy of spaces is so important. So we're talking feng shui, we're talking interior design, we're talking I'm hearing architecture. Okay, is it Architectural Digest or something? Architectural, I'm seeing like a magazine or something with that. So someone could be into like construction. Someone could actually be an architect. They could be the I'm seeing someone who's actually like drawing the blueprint of it though. Okay. Getting a little caught up on my words here, but there's something to that. Let's see what's happening here with the music. Turkish cotton it is. I'm going to see if I can find anything in these lyrics that connect with that for some reason. Got a couple hustles on the side past the big cup. It's coming through. Can't put your eggs all in just one, you hear me? Yeah, you got one, but not this one, you hear me? You gotta have multiple hustles, multiple streams of income. Passive income at that. James Bond coupe with this ceramic brakes. What else do we have? Blank's hate got 6 banks just to keep it safe. Made this blank happen by myself. I ain't asked for favors. So don't be feeling bad when people ask you for favors and you ain't got nothing to give. That's what I just felt called to say to y'all. Merchandise, my blank. You got to keep the merchandise. Work it right. Get it to the people. Push a hard line. Start a corporation and bet on yourself every time. Put them on payroll. Make sure your tax is right. Okay? Start a corporation and bet on yourself. Okay, I love when he says A. Okay. Anyways. Good job, Larry. That right there. That is what we need to be focused on, is generational wealth. Okay, wealth, generational wealth. All right, and also teaching about how to keep your wealth once you have it. All right, how to maintain it, how to help it to grow. Let's see what's going on. I just heard It's Getting Late by Flowetry. That is so random. Open up. I'm hearing keep an open mind. We have 4 here. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. I'm hearing you guys need new friends. It's weird how we got this brand new, renewed, new items, all this new energy, but y'all need new people. I know some people get a little weird about like bringing in new people, but sometimes the old people can't go where you're going, especially if they're hating on the low or not wanting to do better for themselves. I feel like you guys need old friends, like people who are older than you, who are more established, people who can't gain from anything from you. Like they have so much, what you have is like not much to them. Does that make sense? Like, not to belittle you, but they won't want to take from you or benefit from you in any way. You guys need those friends. You need the friends who are like mentors. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you guys. You guys need mentors. You guys need people who've already done what you've done or are living well. You need that coming together. Literally, that is who you guys need to come together with. This is who you need to spend more time with. I just heard a higher tax bracket. Believe and succeed. Look at the boat. We're talking like spending time on boats, yachts, ocean views, right? Spend time by the water. Yeah, it's a different type of lifestyle. It's just what I'm hearing. Like, it's a different type of lifestyle. Not everyone is gonna align with that. You have to be content with that, okay? Because you're over here enjoying life. Not everyone sees the beauty in that. What is that? This is a blessing in disguise. You guys have 2 cards. So something's going to be a blessing in disguise. Okay? And then we have heat. Ignite your passion. Okay? And this is Lotto. This is Big Mama, I believe. Big Mama. Okay. So ignite your passion. I'm hearing big energy. Yeah. So you got big energy. Ain't too many that can handle me, but I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Something like that is coming through, but this is a blessing in disguise. So you guys need to tune up. I'm seeing like a car, like a NASCAR, being like tuned up on the side before it can get back into the race. A little reset, a little renewal, right? Some new energy, new tires, maybe. New car, new vibes, something like that going on. I just heard remodel. Some of you guys could be remodeling or cleansing or redecorating. Newness. Okay, there's just this newness in it. It's beyond you. It's you, but it's a little bit beyond you. Like everything outside of you is starting to match you on the inside because you've done the work inside. So that could be a message for you, is to go within and do the inner work and watch how things start to naturally shift and change and align, and how you get opportunities or how the right people come your way and you're able to do the things you've been wanting to do. Okay, there's something about that. I just keep seeing new tile, like new like marble, like tile, new foundations. That's what I keep seeing. See this situation differently, so shift your perspective. Okay, just her refinancing, remodeling. You know, people who like, you know, they flip homes. There was this woman, oh my God, my mom and I used to love to watch her. She used to buy homes, like these old homes. They used to be really bad. She was this petite little thing, and she would like flip them. You know, she would break it down. She would do the hard work, the construction work, and she would get to it, and they would end up looking really nice. And for some reason, I'm getting that energy, real estate, owning land, owning property, or trying to get to that place where it's like, okay, how can I fix the situation that I'm in financially, within, whether it's a home, whether it's a rental, whether it's a condo, whatever it is you have. It's like you're trying to figure out how to build from what you have, or how to grow what you have, or how to fix what you have. Okay, so calling your spirit guides to help you with that, and be open and receptive to what it is they have to share with you and to give with you, because I see a lot of building, okay, a lot of foundation work. That's what I'm hearing. I just get a really peaceful energy, y'all. I'm telling you, the one of the best things you can do for yourself is to meet new people, okay? Meet different people, as well as to travel to different cities, different towns, see how different people live, expand your view, your perspective of what your lifestyle could be. Be open, okay? I keep seeing like an open concept home as well, as what I'm getting, and big windows for some reason, okay? Large windows. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Watch a movie. They want you to watch a movie. Okay. She's here with her cat and her little like coffee or hot cocoa. 9, watching a movie, right? Snuggled up, cozy. Maybe some of you guys will get some sort of creative like idea, or become passionate about something that has to do with like interior design, or like feng shui, or home renovations, or maybe even just architecture. Maybe even like travel. shows. I don't know why that's coming through. Or cars. There's something about that. Boats. I don't know. It's getting that. I get a lot of like Nipsey Hussle references. But there's a. What song is it where Nipsey? I'm seeing a vision of the music video where he's in. I think he's in Mexico. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull that. He said something about at the Mayan ruins. Hold on. Yeah. Victory lap. Okay. It's victory lap. But hold on. Listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean cruising. See, it's that. Like, it's very relaxing. Like, it's different. It's like you're out of this world. You're in a whole different, like, timeline and energy. It's a very cozy, luxurious energy, which makes me think of Taurus vibes a bit. Okay, what do we have at the bottom? Connect with fire. Which is crazy because it's like my ruins. It's making me think of something ancestral. Like, you guys are accomplishing things that your ancestors didn't get a chance to accomplish. That's why they're backing you. They're rooting you on this. They want you in this peace. They want you in this energy of life is beautiful and everything's working out for me. They want you in this. Don't feel guilty about what you have and what you will have. Don't let anyone talk guilt into you. Because for some reason I'm hearing someone say, oh, so you changed. Like, there's a Drake song where he says I was supposed to change. Like, that's the point, right? Like, supposed to grow and evolve to that, you know? So just don't let people talk you out of things or make you feel guilty about your growth. But no, this is making me think of a Nancy, is it Nancy Myers? Her movies make you feel cozy, give you a cozy vibe. Okay, that's just what's coming through, dear. Okay, let's get some more messages for y'all. This deck can be kind of brutal, so bear with me, okay? Take what resonates. What does option 2 need to know? That everything is aligning in your solitude. I'm hearing solitude is bliss by Tame Impala. Yeah, your solitude needs to be protected. Your peace needs to be protected at all costs. If they ain't with it, they can leave. So I just heard get with the winning team. Get with the winning team. All right. What do we have? You guys are on the right path. See, look at that. Look at the path. You guys are on the winning team. All I do is win. No matter what. I'm hearing J-Rock win too. Like, this is a winning team. For some reason, I keep getting a vision of Wiz Khalifa, y'all. And I don't know Wiz Khalifa's music that well to give you a song like that. I don't know if this is, I'm saying I need to listen to Wiz Khalifa, or some of you guys listen to Wiz Khalifa. There's something about that coming through, but I'm getting like a very zen energy, but they show me Wiz Khalifa for some reason. So that is coming up, the right path. Okay, you guys are on the right path. And what do we have here? You are financially being taken advantage of. Oh. You are financially being taken advantage of. So that could be someone asking you for money, or like someone making you feel guilty about something financially, or someone actually using you or taking your money, which makes me think of Rihanna. Bitch better have my money. So be mindful. You know how people trust their accountants to handle everything, but you got to be involved so that you don't get played. Also, reread these contracts. Pray over contracts. Have someone look it over with you. Okay? But don't let anyone play you out of your money. Out of your munyon. Munyon Canyon. That's what they're playing now. So be mindful of that, y'all. Stay on top of your game. Okay? You can be kind, but don't let people think you stupid out here. Okay? Like, you really got to be mindful and on top of it, because the higher you go, you know how they say a higher level, new devils, the higher the level, right? New levels, new devils. And that is the vibe that I'm getting here for y'all. So you guys just really need to be in tune and be mindful of who's around you, who you doing business with, and also people asking you for money, okay? Now, if you're content with not getting it back, then that's cool. That's what I just heard. That's on you. But you can't assume that you're going to get it back. That's the message, okay? I don't know why that, like, just be mindful of that. Let's see what Money and Canyon has to say for y'all. I just laugh every time he says good morning, blank ass, you know? Anyways. Never had a job, never had a GED. Whoa, 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 whoa. He says, hope for them ones still in the streets. Never had a job, never had a GED, not at all. But I done pushed every V12 you can think. Which one? Wow, 20 cameras on my crib when I go to sleep. Cool. Never had a blank that was hard to keep. Found out one solid blank was all I needed. Good job. I didn't touch baggage claim in 7 seats, all of them. 7 whips, I mean 8. I forgot the G-Wagon. If I get it, OT, then the profit mean. Left a little water on it, then I cut it clean. Small numbers add up, I need everything. You need everything. Even bagging up shake, I need everything. When it's slow, I still maintain. But I'm knowing it won't be the same. Get the paper, get some money, and get paper. Yeah, y'all, it's like you're knowing it's not going to be the same. Start off poor, but I'll buy a potentially. I'm a pro talking propensity. Blanks missing me. Yeah. You guys, take it out your name, put it in a business entity. Been making millions, ain't no lie, is you shitting me. Been knew how to aim that fire, is you shitting me. Okay, anyways. You guys, this is you understanding that, okay, you still got to stay on top of your game. This is just a new level. Teamwork. Making sure you have a trustworthy team. Trustworthy team. This is where prayer and divine intervention comes in. Strong discernment that I keep mentioning to y'all. Trustworthy team. You can't get too comfortable here, okay? That's the message. You can't get too comfortable or you're not paying attention to what's going on. All right, let's wrap this up because I've been here on this reading for too long in my opinion. Whoa, okay, card filling. This is what wants to be seen. Matrix. Think outside the box. So you guys need to be thinking big. Step outside of the matrix and connect spiritually. So you guys, it's a lot about blessings and realizing just how life is beautiful, kicking out anything that doesn't align with that frequency and tapping into a new frequency, a higher frequency, which is out of this timeline, out of this dimension, out of the matrix, and then staying on top of your ish so nobody plays you. I know that's a lot. This is going to ignite your passion. You're going to get some sort of idea, creative spark. I'm hearing Archangel Sandalphon as well as Archangel Uriel. You're going to get some sort of enlightenment here. A download on some sort of new business venture. You're going to create something new, and I think that's where they're saying make sure you're not taking advantage of. It's like an extra message for you guys. Wait, okay. They just want me to pull something from this deck real quick. Okay. What does option 2 need to know? Divine masculine. So you guys are being told to step into your divine masculine energy. A very active go-getter energy. Okay. Very assertive. A leader. Balancing out your masculine energy. It's the sun energy as well. At the bottom we have time with the hourglass, which has the balance of sun and moon energy. Okay, knowing when to rest, knowing when to be active. That's what I get from that. Okay, now let's get to the Archangel Michael cards. Whoa. Whoa, and I just knocked down some cards. What did I knock down? Keep knocking cards over. Grasshopper. Again, situations in the balance that require careful handling. That's the money. That's the business moves. Knowing who to trust. That, okay, now we're getting deeper understanding of things. Okay, let's get one card from this deck. You guys might have a lot to take care of. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just stay in balance. Knowledge. Yep. Gift of knowledge to inform others. Studying, learning to know. Ancient wisdom. What you know can't harm you. It's a lack of knowledge that can, right? Look at that. See, she be knowing. And then we have, look, the Cobra here. This gives Black Mamba energy for some reason. Transformation, undergoing a dramatic change. Separation from the old life. Dying to the false self. So you guys are rising up with higher knowledge and wisdom and information. What's at the top? Divine love. Y'all could even be connecting with a soulmate here. Okay, have discernment. It says a soul connection with someone looking for, finding true love, loving something or someone. Okay. Higher knowledge, tapping in, higher levels. You guys are like a personal reading. You have several different messages coming through. What's going on? All is in perfect timing. We had the hourglass. It's something about timing. Everything is happening in perfect timing. The gates, the doors will open in perfect timing of opportunity. It will happen. You have 1, so that's a new beginning. It says, this is it. It's time to take action now. That's divine masculine energy. I will be here to help you every step of the way. So they're saying it's time. So the angels are helping you take this step forward to this new energy. They're opening up the gates. They're opening up the doors to this new energy. That's why they're saying ignite your passion. Open up. That's what this is. Heat. Like what makes you, what brings out that fire in you, you know? And then we have step into the spotlight. Okay, maybe you guys are supposed to be doing something in the spotlight. You're supposed to be seen, supposed to be heard, supposed to be sharing something. Get out of your own way, okay? You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom, your knowledge. Are you ready to open up? It's like the curtains are opening. The doors open, the curtains are opening. Are you ready to step through? Are you ready to be seen, to be heard? They're asking you. The time is now. If you weren't ready for the opportunity, it wouldn't have been presented to you. And that's what you guys need to know. So you need to see this from a different situation, like a different perspective, a different sight. If you weren't ready for it, it wouldn't have been offered to you. I'm hearing, so what's it going to be? I'm hearing, why the hell did I just hear Tim McGraw? I can't think of a Tim McGraw song. That's so weird. Very weird. Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson. What's it going to be? Or is it something like that? What's gonna make your body wet, gonna make you scream my name, like me on you and you on me? What's it gonna be? Yeah, so what's it gonna be? That's the energy that we have. I see you guys leveling up. Okay, so Thich Nhat Hanh books, you guys need to level up. I see you guys just going within. I see retreats, I see vacations, a lot of solitude, a lot of like reviewing what it is you want, but having to lay down the law. I was just hearing like put boundaries up in place. So there might be some losses of people. That's what I strongly feel. Relationships, things that just don't seem the same anymore. And you're not reading it differently. It's not you. You are picking up on that energy correctly. People treat you differently, you know, when you grow and you level up. And that's just the truth. Okay, so just be mindful of that. See you guys, love. If you guys like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe. Good job, number 2, okay? Comment down below your favorite Larry June song or Larry June quote, and we're going to move on to option 333. 333, we're going to ring the bell, so if you have on headphones, please give me 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Let's get this bell. New energy. I just heard woo-sa, dochi. But no, literally woo-sa. Chill pill. Some of you guys might get random ear ringing. It's because your angels want to tap in and talk with you. Tune in. Tune in. I just heard sacred living. Florida water. Okay, so I wrote down, there was something with calligraphy in this option. Art, drawing, writing, cursive. There's something about that. I just heard writing checks. There's something about writing, calligraphy, art, design. That's there. I wrote down wavy, but I also wrote down way. Okay? I also wrote down flex. So some of you guys could be feeling yourself or will be feeling yourself quite soon. Have water. Be like water, my friend. I actually wrote down Bruce Lee, his quotes on water. I actually saw a vision of him. And it's from some movie where he's talking to like a master, but it's been popular recently on Instagram. But anyways, I'm hearing him where he says like, be like water, be water. Okay, and then I wrote down 70s films, like films from the 70s. And then, okay, another option got the suck it to me. You guys have that as well. I also wrote down new whip. So someone, I don't usually don't refer to cars as whips, but someone could be getting a new whip or yeah, something like that, or manifesting one. I have art basil. I have art, painting, sculpting. The songs that you guys have is 50s in the City by Larry June and Cardo Got Wings. And then I also have Black Man by Larry June. I wrote down a portion of one from one of his songs where he says, looking like I'm signed because I'm really doing numbers. So that made me feel I need to look up if, I'm guessing Larry might be an independent artist. Now, if Larry's an independent artist, he really is doing numbers. He really is doing good, because I know it has to be hard for independent artists, you know, to just like market it and get their work out there and to be multitasking when you don't have a bunch of people like backing you, or a lot of money, a budget backing you. So that's actually very deep. If he is an independent artist, like even much more respect and love to him. I bet you he isn't. Let me do my research right now. I bet you he's an independent artist, because I think one of his songs he says he owns all his masters. That's on some Nipsey Hussle stuff right there. Let me see. Is LarryJune an independent artist? Yes, LarryJune is an independent artist, having left a major label deal with Warner Records to release his music on his own terms through his label Free Minded. Very interesting, because and I think it was option 2 where it's like think out the box, you know? So Free Minded. This transition allowed him to be to have more creative freedom and control over his prolific output. Prolific. Nipsey Hussle. Which has included numerous albums, EPs, and mixtapes since he became an independent artist around 2018. Wow. Very interesting. So he is widely recognized as an independent artist, which allows him creative control over his music and career. He's done very well as an independent artist. So if any of you guys are artists, musicians, that could be a message for you, that you don't need a record label or a bunch of people backing you. You just need belief in yourself. Business. Beyond music, June has built a brand around his independence, venturing into other ventures like a CBD company. Did not know that. I need to look into that, because I can use some stuff. I wonder why he doesn't have a website about that. Anyways, and a boba shop, his tea shop, Honey Bear, I think, and has built a significant following through his own promotion and touring, marketing, doing numbers. I see. I don't know. I just got a feel, like maybe even a vision of him just being a very influential person as just over the years. He's gonna be big. He could actually end up being behind other artists or helping them with being successful without like selling out in the industry or owing in the industry. Because what a lot of people don't realize within the music industry is that it's like basically you're on loan. Like they give you this money. A lot of people end up blowing it and spending it on silly stuff. They give you this money, but you're signed to a contract. You have to do so much, and if you fail, you owe them. Like if you try, that's why it was hard to get out of contracts. And get a little scary back in the day. You know what I mean? But basically it's like you're alone. Like, and your music isn't even your music. I mean, look at Prince, like what Prince talked about with his music and how he had to change, like he had to go by a symbol, not his name, because they owned his name. Or look up El DeBarge and what happened to El DeBarge. I hate to say it, but y'all need to do some research on who was over El DeBarge when he was a teenager, when he was a kid, in the DeBarges, and why did they end up broke? Well, it was a little bit beyond drug usage, although drug usage did have something to do with it. It's a business aspect of it as well. People get played in the music industry, and then some people get shelved. And then when you're shelved and you're under contract, you really can't move. They're not pushing you, but you kind of are owned by them. I don't know all the details, but it's crazy work. And then on top of that, they have to review everything that you want to put out. And they can totally shut down what you want to put out and tell you what they think you should put out. So are these artists really, do they have the creative freedom over their art? Not really. Because these music labels are promoting a product that they feel like is going to sell. And if you don't align with that product, if you don't get in order, then it's an issue. All right. So, because trust will replace you with someone else. So it becomes beyond it's not organic anymore. It's widely produced. It's mass production. It's what they want it to be, So the organic route, the way of being true to your art and true to you, and being an owner of your music, right? Owning the rights to your music, the masters, is by being independent, which is what Nipsey stood for. A lot of these artists that you see now feel more empowered to do so. And with the streaming, with what's going on with streaming in music, these record labels are kind of having a hard time. You know, the music industry is having a hard time because now anyone can put out music. Music's different now. You know what I mean? Anyone can put it out and listen to it. So yeah, I don't know. That needs to come out. Like I said, I don't know everything, but yeah, some of you guys need to know. Go for it. If you want to be an artist, a musician, all you need to do is have a song, you know, have the music and put it out there, you know, back yourself. Of course, there's some more stuff to it, but you don't need a big company telling you what to do or trying to take your music. You know, a lot of musicians end up broke. Their music is known and it is doing well, but they end up broke. So just be mindful of that, okay? Keep your art for you. This is like is it intellectual property, I believe, but I can't remember. But anyways, this is all about art. This, pal, you guys are about creativity. You guys are about art. Being true to your art, authentic with your art, organic with your art. This is really about you being you and expressing yourself through creativity, which is a God-given gift, you know? So, whoa. You guys, your hustle cards came first. I did the hustle cards like last for most people, but you guys got them first. So it's like hustle, money is, how do I say it? For you guys, money isn't like the main priority right now. Maybe you do care. Maybe you're like, hold up, I need the money. What you talking about? Your spirit guides, your angels, and ancestors aren't really paying attention to that. Why? Because they want you to focus more on creation. The money will come. Hear me out. You guys have luck. Another option, I had this energy from a different deck. So if you feel called to a different option, check it out. We have luck is on your side. With the 4-leaf clover and the pot of gold, luck is on your side. I love that. Luck is on your side. Black Men by Larry June is going to be an important one for you guys. I feel like getting more cards for y'all. Living It Up. You made it. Living It Up. You made it. You guys are getting good cards. Living It Up. You made it. Luck is on your side. Living it up. You made it. This is a celebration. This is a congratulations, celebratory. All right. What do we have at the bottom? Toxic work environment. So and be mindful of that. What did I just say? Like a lot of these record labels, they will, you get what I'm saying? So know what's draining you. Know what's worth it and what's not worth it. Some of you guys could be at jobs. Be at jobs that don't serve you. Be in careers that don't serve you. There's a Larry June interview where he's talking about like, it's a very small interview, but he's talking about like, you know, even if you work a 9 to 5, you got to at least put like 30 minutes into your own craft and then have that build up from 30 minutes to an hour. You know what I mean? Like it has to build over time because ultimately like you are your own, like your own priority, right? You are your own investment. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest time and energy into whatever it is you're trying to build. No one's going to do it for you. So even within your 9 to 5, when you're working for someone else, you got to somehow, I want to say delegate like time to your craft. We have leg. Look at that. Doing the legwork, putting in the legwork. It says stepping into a new experience. Some of you guys could be quitting or moving on from a job or a career, or you're being guided to, or at least build whatever it is that you're building on the side so that you can prepare to move away from that, because it's like it's draining you, it's taking too much from your energy. Yeah, there's something that's taking from your creativity, your art. It's draining you, like whether it's making you tired, you don't have any energy to put into it, or it's just like it's taking from your I'm hearing your chi, your life force energy. We have Diamond. You'll be receiving a precious gift. Receiving or giving a precious gift. I'm hearing Diamond in the rough. Okay. Goodness gracious. Look at this. We have Axe. Forces working against you. I feel like that is like some sort of like job, career, boss, coworker, something that you need to let go of, contract, if you guys are in the music industry or some sort of industry that's blocking your creativity. Then we have Hand, in need of help, assistance, guidance. Call out to your spiritual team, your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, or trustworthy individuals, mentors. And we have Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. So be mindful of what you share with people. In fact, if you're building on something, working on something, don't share anything about it until it's done. I don't give who it is. Don't share anything until it's done. What people don't know, they can't harm. Like, if they don't know about it, they can't harm it. They can't send negative energy to it. Trust me, I have made this mistake before where I'm like, oh, I'm doing this, and then it doesn't happen. Like, or I had, for example, I'm going to share, I had 2 job opportunities that looked very promising. I shared it. As soon as I shared it, didn't happen. It fell through. I was like, what the fuck? And I heard in my spirit, you shared it. You shared it too soon. But I thought I had it locked in. So I was like, what the heck? And it actually fell through. So I was like, damn it, like self. And I just tapped myself on the hand because I'm like, you spoke too soon. Like, you shouldn't have shared that until you were actually in that already. So that's just a little side note for y'all. Don't share everything because you think some people are rooting for you and they're not. We have Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. So you guys, knowledge is power. Another option just had a message similar to that where it's like be mindful of that and do your research. For you guys, it's like do your research. Dogs, getting together with friends, make sure they're trustworthy and loyal. Stay away from gossip. But keep in mind, if someone's willing to gossip about someone else, they're willing to gossip about you. They just haven't said it to you. What do we have? Camel. Oh, couldn't even pick this card up. Camel. It says perseverance. Okay, that's what it's saying here. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So keep moving forward. No matter what the journey may be like, just keep moving forward. Split the deck again. Man, dealings or relationship with a man can be significant. All right. So you guys could be getting a gift soon. I don't know why I want to start. You could be getting a gift soon. Just keep things private. Even relationships, keep it private. Feel like you guys have some blessings coming your way. But you guys need to keep it on the low. Y'all need to keep things on the low. Like protective. 5858 could be a message for you. Look up those numbers. What do we have? Embrace. Woo! I'm hearing Warm Embrace by Chris Brown. 3, community. Planting the seed. I'm hearing sowing the seeds of love. Tears for fears. Seeds of love. Embrace. Rooting. Like rooting your intentions into the universe. Tell God source what it is that you have envisioned for yourself. Y'all, you guys are my oh gosh. These are the cards I want to see. Helpless and hopeless. Okay, some healing of the inner child. This is why they want you to connect with creativity. There's something that could be purged from your childhood. Okay, there's something that needs to be purged from your childhood. We have 888. 808s is what I just heard too. 888 represents abundance. I keep seeing 3 though, and I keep putting up 3. You are 3. We have 21 here. And then we have 5, win or lose. I'm hearing 50 Cent with The Game. Hate it or love it, the dog's on top. And I'm gonna shine, homie, until my heart start going hate and envy me. I start MVP and I ain't going nowhere so you can get to know me. Yeah. Hate it or love it, man. And I forgot the lyrics. It's been so long since I've heard that song. In the beginning and the end, lose, something like that. The cold world that we in is full of pressure and pain. Okay, listen. That's a 2. So it's interesting. Your angels and guides can be giving you clairaudient messages, whether it be in music, because I just heard the song come through. And I think earlier for you guys, I heard ear ringing. So you guys could be clairaudient or you'll be receiving messages in that way. Some of you guys are really have a gift for music and frequency. Tuning forks, sound bowls. I'm getting Janae Aiko, the alchemy bowls, right? You guys may have a talent or frequency when it comes to frequency. Pitches and music, which can heal and manifest. So be mindful of that. I just be mindful of that. Like you can use that to manifest. You know how they say like your tongue is like a sword? Like you can speak life or death with your tongue. So be mindful of what you're sharing, what you're saying about yourself, about others, because that in itself could be like spell work. Spellings, you get it? Wording, spellings, writing. So a lot of what you guys are like frequency and like birthing things into existence, which have to do more with frequency. I just heard coding. Frequency coding maybe for some of you, but actually like writing things into existence, singing, rapping, messing with frequency, poetry, anything like that, be mindful of it, like what you're saying, because it's birthing, it's giving life. I don't know why I just got Gemini energy come through. Very interesting. Okay, let's get into your tarot. We didn't even get into tarot for y'all. This is crazy. In fact, it's like they want me to use a totally different deck for you guys, which I think is kind of weird, but let's use it. What does option 3 need to know? Option 3 is different. Got a different deck out here, different vibes. What does option 3 need to know? Wisdom and planning, Knight of Pentacles. Oh, y'all planning. This is strategy. But you know how they say failure comes with success? Like, this is someone saying, I'm not there. I'm not giving up, win or lose. Like, I'm not giving up. Like, I'm putting it all in, all money in, like all in. I'm going all in. Hold up. Harlow, come in. Harlow, come in the house now. Thank you. Good girl. Good job, Harlow. We are not playing with raccoons. That is not what we're doing. That is not Nico from Pocahontas. We are not doing it. Sorry, y'all. Harlow likes to play outside, but girl, I locked that door. You can try it all you want. I love you. You are not in trouble, but you gotta listen to mommy. Huskies have so much attitude. She's so smart. I literally have a wolf in my house. Literally. They are so much like their ancestors. But anyways, so there's a raccoon that's been coming to my backyard. I'm gonna have to show you guys the video of it because this raccoon was watching me while I was watching the moon. I felt eyes and I was like, what the heck is that staring at me? And it was a freaking raccoon. Y'all, I don't do raccoons. I don't do possums. I don't do raccoons. Okay? I know people call me Cinderella because usually animals come to me. And literally, y'all, I'm like the animal whisperer, especially for dogs. People are like, oh, you know, animals always love you. And I'm like, no, there's certain animals I don't deal with. I don't do. They gotta go. But Harlow calls herself like being curious, you know, and watching for things, but she doesn't bark at things. And I'm like, let me know if it's outside. But I just because one day she brought a possum up, and I'm like, we're not doing that. We don't do that here, and not up in here, not at this household. Anyways. Y'all just heard all of that. I sound like a mom. Like, get in here. We're not doing that. So she's me mugging me right now. Anyways, let's get back into the reading. So you guys are planning. Strategizing. We are not doing that. Yeah, the moon. I just hit the moon. Literally just hit the moon. I was watching the moon, talking to the moon, and then all of a sudden, like, Harlow's like just looking. I thought she was looking at the moon, and I was like brushing Harlow and talking to Harlow, talking to the moon, and I was like, what is she looking at? Is she looking at the moon too? And then I felt little eyes staring at me, and it was a freaking raccoon. It was just chilling. Anyway, so then we have this here. Maybe that's what you need to know, that as you're watching the moon, something's watching you or is watching you back. I really think it was the universe messing with me. But anyways, the moon is here. She has the 2 koi fish in the pond, and there's actually two dogs in the background. And look, it's like a curtain, Theater of the Moon. Theater de Luna. And I actually just met a husky today by the name of Luna. An 8-month-old husky with Harlow. So that's kind of funny that we have those synchronicities. I really don't know why Harlow's hyped up. She had a whole day earlier, whole outing. But anyways, illusion and fear. Yeah, like I was afraid of the raccoon. And then we have an Ace of Pentacles, wisdom and wealth. I love this for y'all. Okay, so we're getting like, look, these little foxes are taking shelter here. Okay. I see you guys building, like overcoming the unknown, overcoming fear, mystery, the veil, what's hidden, and just like I'm hearing just working forward, just moving forward. So you may not know, like, you may not know how the chips are going to land, how things are going to lay out for you, how they're going to play out is what I want to say. But you just trust. There's this unwavering trust that it's going to work out, and it will, because you're being optimistic. So what I want to say earlier is you guys are my Dr. Joe Dispenza pal. Always have one. You guys are my neuroscience pal, where you're staying optimistic. My Neville Goddard pal, my Abdullah option. It's you guys. Okay? There's a book, and oh my God. I'm gonna pause this. You guys need to know the name of this book. Okay, the original book that I was trying to find you, I can't find it. But anyways, this is the other one I had a vision of for you guys. And it's called The Energy Codes by Dr. Sue Morter, okay? And this book was given to me by Geraldine Glass. She's an alchemy sound bowl healer. Like, she's an opera singer as well. She's extremely talented and a very sweet woman. God bless her. And yeah, like this song, see, songs. Music is important for you guys. This book, let's see. When I opened it, we got a new way of seeing the quantum flip. This is a very deep book. I like this book a lot. Okay, so I feel like that's a message for you. A new way of seeing the quantum flip. New energy for you guys. So it's coming out of fear and coming out of illusion. Listening to your spirit guides, listening to your spirit team. Let's do a book divination. Let's see what comes through. Remember her talking about her father in this book? Yeah, let's see. Let me see. What is the clearing code? When something happens that's highly upsetting to the point that our conscious mind cannot process it fully, the subconscious mind pockets portions of it. Pockets portions of it away so that the conscious mind can move on and keep managing the task of daily living. Think of the conscious mind as a little room in your brain. And the floor of that little room is a trapdoor, and beneath that trapdoor is a subconscious mind. When the upsetting thing happens, the conscious mind's room floods with that upset. Much of the flood also pours through the open trapdoor into the chamber below. If the event is really upsetting, it overwhelms our system. A circuiting occurs and the trapdoor slams shut with the flood water still trapped underneath. In this case, the last input or message that got through to the subconscious before the door slammed shut was upset, which translates to the body as emergency. Because the subconscious controls the unconscious functions of the body, including things like your heartbeat, breathing, and digestion, this message of upset sends the body into emergency mode. So it's basically messing with your what is everybody into right now? Your vagus nerve. That's what I want to say. Like, basically, it's like a trauma pattern. Anyways, because the trapdoor is now shut, no new messages can get into the subconscious mind to turn the emergency command off. After a time, the upsetting situation will likely get resolved on the conscious level, where we understand, forgive, let go, or otherwise become okay with what happened, or where we believe that it's over and we are safe. However, if the trapdoor never gets reopened so that the subconscious can receive the good news that all is well, when the subconscious belief and psychological response will reflect that the problem still exists, the body will continue perpetually in emergency mode and exhaust itself over the issue. Ultimately, this leads to breakdown states like adrenal fatigue, thyroid exhaustion, and hormonal imbalances. And because the problem is in the subconscious, we don't even know what's happening or remember why. Y'all, that's deep. I think I just learned something new for myself. I need to take note of this because the girl's been dealing with some hormonal stuff. Anyways, so this is page 156 and 157, okay, in the book, The Energy Codes. Now, what's crazy here, at the top of this page, it says miracles in quotation. And one of the other options had organic miracles. So let's see. It says, once again, miracles started to happen on the spot as people began to use the self-help version of the work. So that's like a little hint for y'all to go get the book. Okay. So Dr. Sue Morter, but I would also say Dr. Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural. Or Dr. Tara Swart, another neuroscientist. I believe she has a new book coming out where she talks about grief and how she feels like that is connected with neuroscience, but there's still so many studies that haven't been well, it hasn't been proven that we can actually connect with the past and loved ones, although there are a lot of people who feel that way, and there has been proof that people are able to do so, but scientifically speaking, there isn't any proof of it. Anyways, that is a whole nother section, a whole nother thing I can get into, but it's ironic that we found out that, well, I found out that, I was about to say Dr. Larry June, maybe in the future, I don't know, that Larry June has a music label called Free Minded, right? So that's interesting. I did not know that. Let me know if I'm wrong. This is what it says online. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, you guys have Page of Cups, Loyal and Sensitive. Okay. Let's see what else. Page of Swords, changeable, actor, adapting. That's what I just heard, adaptable. Changing your mind, shifting your whole view, your whole narrative of everything, shifting your life, changing your mind. The way your life changes is by one thought away. One thought away. It's like you're one thought away from a life change. You're one thought away of everything changing in your life. Just think, process that for a second. You are literally, and the light goes off on my porch, you are literally one thought away from shifting everything in your life. One thought. Queen of Pentacles, wise woman. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo out here, I want to say early for some reason, early, heavy. Okay, so we have a lot of earth here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is like laying it down. I'm hearing like sowing the seeds. I just heard, baby, let me water your plant. Okay, watering plants. Larry June has a song, Water My Plant or Water Plants. We're gonna look that up. But literally watering plants here. Maybe some of you guys actually have like a garden, or maybe even a farm. But yeah, you guys, I'm hearing like watering the seed, sowing the seed. We had that earlier, sowing the seed of love, which was this. It looks like sowing the seed. So sowing the seed is also setting the intention. So we had earlier the Knight of Pentacles, which is the wisdom and planning here. And then we have the moon. The moon is the only thing that's different here. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, wisdom and wealth. This is getting that reward from growing that seed, which takes time because the night is slow. But then we become the wise gardener, right? The wise woman who knows how to plan and knows how to reap the rewards, right? She reaps from her harvest. Like she's gonna get her harvest. That is it. Like harvest, something like this is like a harvest season is approaching. So be mindful what you're planting. But this also has to do with the subconscious mind. We just talked about that, the subconscious and conscious mind, right? So think of the conscious mind as masculine and the subconscious mind as feminine, and whatever the conscious mind plants, the subconscious creates and gives birth to it, you know? It's programmed, it's birthing in there. So it's like, what are you sowing the seeds of? Like in the Tears for Fears song says sowing the seeds of love. So interesting about sowing the seeds of love, because we have the soulmate at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups. There could be someone coming in. That's a little sign, note, hint. But we do have multiple soulmates. So you guys are aligning to someone, or someone's aligning to your frequency. Put that out there. Let's look up this Larry June song. Because I just randomly thought, baby, let me water your plant. I think it's called Water My Plants. Yep, water my plants, watering my plants. Chanel on my face, gotta block the hate. Real low key, I be out the way. I'll take the Chardonnay with the Kobe steak. Meet me around 7, baby, don't be late. Okay. He said, talking to my mom about real estate now in ATL. Passive income when I'm asleep is coming still. Took the bus down, rolling back, that's a little ish. I gotta make investments because it can get ugly quick. Yep. Baby, we ain't on the same ish. I gotta cut you off. That's everything I've been saying in this reading. We cut from a different cloth, but you know it's all love. See? Hey, listen, baby, you know I F with you. But you know I feel like we might be holding each other back. You know what I mean? You want some different ish. I'm on some different ish. But it's all love. It's always love. Let me water my plants. Yeah, it's sunny outside and you got a little... I see you look twice when I pass, so I have to double back. Had to grab them digits real fast. I ain't really into the back and forth on the gram. I left a couple oranges and a heart, and that was that. We can take a walk in the park. Imagine that. You got a new apartment. We can go get you some plants. Baby, let me water your plants. Yeah, anyways, I really like that song. It's real low key, literally. So this is that. This is, baby, let me water your plants, literally. This is growth. This is evolution. I want to say evolution. This is evolution. Now I'm Sierra. As I proceed to break it down, you guys remember that song? It feels so good. I can't control my waist. I can't control my hips. It makes me want to shake. There could be something about like really celebrating, like dancing, enjoying life. I see celebration. Like, you guys need to celebrate. That could just be a message that you guys need to celebrate. Celebrate for no damn reason. Celebrate because you're breathing. Celebrate because you made it. You made it. It could be just a shift of your mindset. Maybe you were depressed for, you know, a couple weeks. Maybe you were depressed last month. Maybe something happened, or maybe you were just in your head. But go celebrate. Go get out of that energy. Go shake your body. Somatic healing. Move that stagnant energy out of your body. Do some yoga. You know what I mean? Like, shake it off. Go get on your bike. Go run a lap. Go jog. Go swimming. Do something. Pilates. I forget the other exercises similar to Pilates. There's a sweet girl. I just met her in another run club, and she teaches it, and I forget what it's called. Oh my God. I forget what that goddess said it was called. But anyways, I'm getting that. Y'all, it's similar to, is it the Legree? Is it Legree? Something like that. But anyways, I'm getting that. And I also just heard supplements and vitamins. Supplements. There is this place called Greenberg or something nutrition, or Lindbergh nutrition. There's something about that. I'm getting like supplements, vitamins. I just heard vitamin shots, IVs, healthy living. Yeah, this is like getting the energy, really investing into yourself. You know it's not gonna work without you. That's what I just heard. You know it's not gonna work without you. So you have to invest in yourself. For everything else to be running, you have to be running at the best, most optimal self. That's what I just heard. Okay, what's going on? Redeem yourself, salvation, Drake. You know, like I said in another reading, I don't know if he's gonna be able to redeem himself, but redeem yourself. Redeem yourself. No shade. A little shade. No shade. Redeem yourself, okay? And you're glowing, so you guys are gonna have a glow up. Y'all, the level up how? Literally, you guys gonna be glowing. So look at life as your masterpiece, because since you guys have the art talk, you guys have all this feel good energy and this flexing, there's a glow up here happening for y'all. Because all this self-investment, all this growth, all this work you're putting into yourself and into your life, into your work, into you, and what matters, your priorities. This is you. You guys are focusing on priorities. It's gonna glow up. It's gonna grow. It's gonna bloom. It's gonna blossom. What's up the top? Letting go of bad addicts. Ooh, addicts? Yo, letting go of that. Maybe y'all need to let go of some peoples. Okay, but we have letting go of bad habits. An addict. Letting go of addictions. Whether that's overspending, overeating, substance abuse, getting off, you know what I mean? Like letting go of things that you are just draining you of your energy. So for this option, what the fuck was that? What was that, Lolo? Why that sound like little raccoons? Anyways, I hear like a little in the back, and I'm like, that is not a cat. Anyways, y'all, I don't know since when did LA, like, I don't want to give where I live, but anyways, our area is like, we've only had cats and dogs for the longest, and possums. But a couple years ago, we got coyotes because they start building stuff up, and now we have raccoons. It's just weird, okay? Anyways, addict, letting go of addictive patterns and habits. For those of you who chose this option, I strongly feel that you guys are the only ones where I feel like it's you. Like, if there's an enemy here, it's going to be you. I mean, you guys could have haters, but the focus is really on how are you blocking yourself? How are you blocking yourself? Is it some sort of healing that needed to be done, you know, focused on? Are you coping in some kind of way, trying to mask a feeling, an emotion, trauma, pain? It's like something needs to be addressed so that you don't fall, I just heard into the wayside. You guys don't fall back into addictive patterns or outdated belief system, or outdated living, you know, outdated timelines when you're supposed to be moving forward and evolving. Okay, so let go of bad habits, redeem yourself, stay focused on the here and now and in what you're trying to create for the future. Okay, so let me get you guys a card from this deck. Y'all, there could be some sort of romance coming your way. Five of Wands, stay out of conflict, especially if it has to do with like third party situations. I don't know why that needs to come through. Well, we know why the card showed something similar, but why that needs to be heard. Let's see what's going on. Y'all need to clear some energy. The fact that the card fell in the bill. We have Manta Ray, calling in high vibrational relationships to assist you on your journey. Okay, well, I feel like a lot of this has to do with you, but y'all need to see in what ways could you be like, kind of like attracting in connections that aren't serving you. Okay, like third party situations, or people who are, you know, don't have clarity, or people who have addictions. Like, be mindful of that energy as well. So calling in high vibrational relationships to assist you on your journey. So that's what the universe is doing. Universe is like just waiting for you to say the word. Like, okay, what are you ready for? Are you ready to bring in those relationships right now? Are you open and receptive to it? That's kind of the energy that's coming through right now. Like, it's like, call on it. If you're ready for it, call it in. We have Shark. Another option had Shark. That's very interesting. Shark, holding the vision when all of the odds seem against you. Holding the vision when all of the odds seem against you. This is faith, y'all. Nipsey Hussle's faith. This right here, watering my plants. This right here, you guys, is you putting in the work. No one has to know about it. No one has to believe in it. You just have to keep the vision. Hold the vision. This is heavy on the Neville Goddard. Heavy on the Neville Goddard. Okay? I'm going to show you my Neville Goddard book real quick. Let me get up and get that real quick. Hold on, y'all. So he talks a lot about, I think it's like living in the unknown. I have like the whole collection right here. Let's do a little, you guys are the readers, you're readers. Okay, so what do we have here? Chapter 3 is what opened up, resurrection and connection of faith. So it can be a little touchy if you aren't religious. Like, I'm not religious anymore. If you have any religious trauma, you can feel a little touchy about this, but that's just like how he connects with things. Don't take it personally, just go around it. Just, you know, take what works for you. But he talks about that a lot in this portion of the book. Chapter 3, the first verse says, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father but me. He who has seen me has seen the Father. So he's talking about different Bible verses here. He even talks about David in this chapter. Let's see what else. I didn't tap into the religious portion of it, but he's deep because he talks about even like falling asleep with the vision in your mind and how important that is. Feeling a secret law in its operation. Okay, consciousness is the one and only reality. Not figuratively speaking, but actually, this reality may, for the sake of clarity, be likened into a stream which is divided into two parts of consciousness and the subconscious. Interesting. In order to intelligently operate the law of consciousness, it is necessary to understand the relationship between the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious is personal and selective. The subconscious is impersonal and non-selective. The conscious is a realm of effect. The subconscious is a realm of cause. These two aspects are the male and female divisions of consciousness. The conscious is male, the subconscious is female. The conscious generates ideas and impresses these ideas on the subconscious. The subconscious receives ideas and gives form and expression to them. By this law, first conceiving an idea and then impressing the idea conceived on the subconscious, all things evolve out of consciousness. And within this sequence, there is not anything made that is made. The conscious impresses the subconscious, while the subconscious expresses all that is impressed upon it. The subconscious does not originate ideas, but accepts as true those which the conscious mind feels to be true. and in a way known only to itself, objectifies the accepted ideas. Therefore, just hear me out. Therefore, through his power to imagine and feel, and his freedom to choose the idea he will entertain, man has control over creation. Control over the subconscious is accomplished through control of your ideas and feelings. The mechanism of creation is hidden in the very depth of the subconscious, the female aspect or womb of creation. That is page 80 and 81. Chapter 1, Law and its Operation. Feeling is a secret of manifestation. Okay? So bear with me. He has some good stuff, although it does get a little religious here and there. I know not everyone feels comfortable with it, but he has some good stuff in here, okay? And you want to look up Abdullah, which is whom taught Neville Goddard in, is it Walter C. Laney? I forget the names. But anyways, never mind me. That is the message for you guys. I'm going to wrap it up with a spiritual message for you guys. You guys might find like a crystal or talisman that connects with you, some sort of jewelry that connects with you. We have the feminine, which we just talked about, the subconscious mind. Yeah, woman will play a role, the feminine side, the feminine energy, the subconscious mind. For you guys, that's what this means in this reading. We have invention, creation. I love this, that this is coming out together. Yes, so you guys are like my neuroscience pal, I'm telling you guys. So great power of thinking and reasoning, creativity and great ideas, finding the answers. What does that mean where he's like this? So yeah. And then we have far away. Okay. Marsha Ambrosia. Is it Marsha Ambrosia from Poetry? Her song So Far Away, something like that. Baby, ain't you gone? I've been missing you so. You so far away. Isn't it go like something like that? I don't remember how it goes. But anyways, far away. You can move far away, distant places, people, separation, or breaking up. I'm hearing you need to get rid of the idea that something's distant. You could be thinking that something's far away and it's not. Although I'm getting there will be like a great distance from how far you've come. So it's like when you do a life review, you're gonna see just how far you've come. But they're saying when it comes to the version of you that you're trying to manifest, don't look at it as far away. You are already it. Embody it. Okay. Let's cut this in half. I feel like there's another one. Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, Fate. Akashic Records came out for another option. It says things working in your favor, lucky moment, phase, situation, fate, destiny, change. Just a thought away. Literally, you guys are just a thought away. Okay, one card. Thank you. Your loved ones are safe. Let go of the fear and worry about your loved ones. I am looking after them. So the angels are saying you and your loved ones are safe. You're being watched over. They're being watched over. If you had any worry, let it go. The color blue is significant here. There could actually be a female figure that's going to be significant. Or just a glow up. Because I keep looking at how all these women are kind of glowing. So even if you're a male watching this, there's something about a glow up. Because look at them, how they all look very like radiant. Okay, it's time to play. Ironically, you guys have an option where I did a lot of talking about Harlow. So, animals. I think that's interesting. Time to play, which is why she's probably mad because we didn't go out since earlier when we went to the pier, you know, to the marina. So she's probably wanting to go out again. But anyways, it's time to play. Another 8. For you guys, 17. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. See, they want you guys to let go worry. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. And when you're in a childlike state of playfulness and adventure, it's easier to manifest. Okay, so think about the things you want when you're in that energy of laughter and playfulness. And then we have don't settle for less. Look, she's opening like a little treasure chest with butterflies flying out of it and light. And it says, you're a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. So you're worthy of everything you want. Don't give up. That's what I have for you guys. Option 3. Once again, we have a lot of powerful energy here. You guys are going to make a way. You guys are going to make it. You guys are going to make it. You guys are going to make it. You're going to make it. It's all about you. You were looking outside of you, but it's all within you. It's all up here. You guys are going to make it. And once again, they're taking me back to like Larry June and how he made it. Right? He watered himself. Crazy we started off with water. Duh, water your plants. Why didn't I think that? But we had art talk, and I didn't even look at art talk. So that could be like a separate message for you guys to go look up art talk. But just stay in the energy of feeling good and envisioning that and being in that energy. I wrote it all down. Now it's making sense. Okay, be inspired. Create, create, create. That's what I have to say to you guys. Just create, create, create. Be in the energy of creation and inspiration, and stay inspired. Stay inspired and read about the brain and the mind so you can better operate your life and yourself, okay? Send you guys love. I hope you guys love this reading. I hope that it resonated. Down below, comment your favorite Larry June song or quote or experience. And I'm sending you guys lots and lots of love. Level up, evolve, and thank you for bearing with me with all my tongue-tied energy. My tongue felt heavy in this reading. It's weird. So maybe work with the throat chakra since we did have blue come through here. And maybe indigo for the third eye chakra as well, okay? So, and Archangel Michael. Oh, this dog kind of has like this gold, like it looks almost like a pinnacle here, right? Because we had the pinnacles earlier. Anyways, I love you guys. I just heard something's coming your way. Something good is coming you guys' way. Just claim it. I love you guys. Go look up Larry June, see what he's up to. And yeah, have a good one.